Welcome back. Hello. Hey, we got a podcast to do. What's going on? Welcome to Nonsensical Nonsense. How y'all doing? I'm Glick. Every Wednesday. I promise I'm prepared. Slightly, maybe. I have no idea. But we appreciate y'all checking us out. Hanging out with us on a Wednesday night. If you're not already, go ahead and check us out on all social media. At Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and the old ticky-tacky. You can also join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night right here on Haps. Download the app. It's a free app, and you can give us a follow at Nonsensical Nonsense and hang out in the chatters box. Shoot the shit with us. It's always a good time. We try to have fun as best as we can. And if you don't want to listen to us live, well, you can always listen to us anytime you want, whenever you want, on demand. Simply go to Spotify, search up Nonsensical Nonsense. Give us a follow there. You'll get the notifications every time we post a brand new episode. And you can listen to it whenever and however you want. You can also check out our merch store if you're interested in any of that jazz at teespring.com/nonsensical nonsense. And you can always email us if you'd like to get into the chatters box. Oh, champions, and submit your own starting five. Or if you just want to email us about whatever, it doesn't really matter. It's there and it's available for you guys at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast at gmail.com. I was not ready. So, as I said, I'm Glick. I'm the host of this train wreck. Let's get the boys involved. Let's bring them in. Hey, Sadie, what's going on, girl? I got Jeffrey. What's going on with you?
I'm here. I'm ready. I just made it. I literally just finished as I got the notification on Facebook. I was like, oh shit, is it 5 o'clock already?
Good. Nice. And last but not least, the one and only, the current reigning starting five champion. Before you say anything, you better make sure your mic's on.
How about you learn to turn your damn music down so it stops skipping when you're playing it with your loud ass?
I got it sitting at the other end of my damn bedroom. Dude,
It
I was
sounds
literally
like
For the
next to your
past 2
mic.
weeks, turn the shit the
Yeah.
fuck down. You're gonna blow the speaker off.
no, it's not that loud. I was doing 4 different things while I was playing, and I thought I had a little bit more time, and I literally was just running in here.
Excuses. Like you tell everybody else, excuses.
Hey, I'm here.
Excuses are like
I'm on
assholes,
time.
Chris. Everybody's got one. They all smell like shit.
I'm here, and I'm on time. So
Tony,
I could.
Tony, did you see what I said on Facebook?
I'm not dealing with you. You like doing that shit too much. I done told your ass. You gonna fucking learn.
Why don't you share with the rest of the classroom? Why don't you share with the rest of the classroom, Jeffrey?
Seriously?
What's your Wi-Fi
Did you watch
password,
the whole
Jeffrey?
video?
Seriously?
Did you watch the whole video?
No,
I got about halfway through the fucking
I'm busy. Like I
No,
literally.
You gotta finish it. You gotta finish it, because at the end, the girlfriend comes down and she's like, never mind, I figured it out. And dude looks
No.
like,
Wow.
it's
Wow.
actually a sketch comedy duo, these two guys.
Yeah.
up, Steve?
And
No,
so
I
somebody sent me that, and I was like, holy shit, I gotta send this to Tony.
I just got home about 25 minutes ago. So I was trying to
shit
throw.
Tony would do to us.
No, fuck, I wouldn't either.
I ain't worried about Tony doing that. That's some shit
Tony,
I'd be
what's the
worried
Wi-Fi
about you doing.
password?
I'm gonna make it a little bit easier for y'all than that shit. You fucking ask me. He said, "Go ahead, say it." Fuck no.
He did, and he said, never mind, I'll type it in for you.
He wasn't even gonna push it yet.
That's some shit that Jeff would do.
He tried to die hard with a
Oh,
vengeance, that
that reminds
motherfucker.
me. Hey, Chris, do you see something in my beard? Oh, there it is. I got it.
Wow,
I
nice.
see all that
Oh,
fucking gray.
both of you walked into that
way,
one.
way more gray. I wasn't even looking at you. How did I walk into it? I
Nice.
see all that damn gray. You guys want to make fun of my
I know.
gray? Jesus Christ!
I know, I got gray like you read about.
Golly.
Like Grizzly Adams.
Fuck you. Grizzly Adams is awesome.
Yeah, it
I
was.
need you.
It
Look, I know
was.
your office. I know your office is in the bathroom.
Yeah.
So I know you got a mirror somewhere in there.
No, I don't.
When you come on the
Oddly enough, I
podcast.
don't.
Clearly, you have a light.
I
there.
have one mirror in the house. Period.
Clearly, you have a light there, so you can see. I need you to take a brush, and right before we get on the podcast, just do one of these numbers.
You know
and then
what?
put your
I
head
did.
first
I was
on-
doing this. And I was sitting there doing this in the reflection of my screen because my camera wasn't on yet. So I'm sitting there going, "Do I look like a
Hey,
crazy
Debbie.
person?"
Hey, Roger.
My
What's going on,
camera
guys?
turns
Welcome.
on, I'm
Welcome.
like, "Yep, I do."
Yeah, you do. No, that's what I got home about 25 minutes ago. I went out and did my normal routine. Come home, went out and I got about an hour door down. It's been busy as shit the last couple of days. I mean,
Yeah.
if it wasn't for the
I called you yesterday with that crazy story I had.
oh yeah, I was
and,
out. I was out and about. I only went out
and
for
I
like
could
an
hear you
hour.
out and about.
Yeah, I only went out for an hour and made like $40 yesterday, and then another $40 today for an hour.
Tony, I gotta tell this story, and I'm gonna change it up a little bit to get the context right, but not give out people's details. So I called a client, Tony.
Oh shit!
I received an email from a client saying, I can't send in this. Can we go forward with this? So I look up said client by name, find her phone number, call her. Now, her phone number, her name is a name that is uncommon, as in, like, I've never heard it before.
Right.
Okay? I look her up by her first name, call her, and I say, I'm kind of confused on your email. Why can't you send the first one? And she says, her accountant was murdered and she's having trouble getting said documents. I said, wow, best excuse ever, not a problem. I hang up the phone and I call a coworker that works on the same account with me. And I say, so I called, and this is the situation, accountant was murdered, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, that's for X company. I'm not going to say the company's name,
Right.
but that's like, he's like, that's for company X, right? And I was like, wait a minute, that's company Y. Totally different customer, not even my customer. When I read her the email verbatim, she didn't blink and told me what she told me.
Well,
Apparently, there's 2 clients with the exact same name. Last names are different. I didn't
Right.
put 2 and 2 together while I was making a call. And when I called the other client, she told me because the accounting office was burnt down of hers.
damn.
Right? I mean, 2 totally different states, 2 totally different things. But I was just like, whoa. I immediately called Chris. I was like, dude, you gotta hear what I just heard. I said, because you can't make this shit up.
No, you can't. No, you
It
can't.
flew my mind.
There's
Because
a
it was
lot of
like,
things happening in the world where you can't make that shit up. And that's for real. There's a lot of things happening. Where
I
you
mean,
can't.
I've heard excuses like, oh, I just can't be bothered. I've heard, oh, I'll get it, But,
Yeah.
these are real. I literally looked it up. The accountant was murdered, and the other building did burn down. I mean, it's crazy.
It's fucked up. And it's
But yeah, it was just like, whoa. But literally, she did not even blink. I read her name at the bottom of the email. I was like, hi, Jeff. I'd like to send in this. I cannot send in this. Can you please confirm? Sincerely, Betty Boop, whatever. And she didn't blink at the last name. It was weird. I mean, I sat here and stared at my screen for like 5 minutes going,
yeah. Exactly.
I was just thrown in shock.
Exactly.
No, 2 different offices, Roger. 2 different clients, not even the same state, doesn't use the same accountant, 2 totally different accounts. One of them's not even mine.
And they went through the same
Well,
shit.
I mean, in all honesty, it sounds like there might be some shit going on, and you caught her.
Well, you got to remember, I speak with, I'd say, in a month, I speak with 800 different clients that all use different accountants. So, there's bound to turn going to be some, random shit happen. 2 accountants,
But not two people having the same shit. Not two people having the same shit, exactly.
And the same 2 things, same 2 years, the same year missing on both accounts just kind of blew my mind.
Exactly. Liquor's over there, he's still getting set up.
Yep.
Oh no! I'm here. I'm listening.
And I'm honestly going to tell everybody, I don't think we've done it yet, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. Rest in peace to Gilbert Gottfried. That was a funny
No,
motherfucker.
yeah, I wanted
Did he
to
die?
get there.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
died.
he died the other day.
Read the fucking news, man.
that's-
Read the news.
Dude,
I don't know how you didn't
use
hear about
my
it. You
computer-
fucking live on TikTok.
Fuck you. I literally haven't even turned
Not with
TikTok
Tony's
on
dick.
today.
And Mike pushing.
But in all seriousness, I turn on my computer in the morning, and it's only work shit, nothing else until 5 o'clock.
I believe you.
And,
yeah,
like,
he died yesterday.
The 3 of us
Was it yesterday or the day before?
Snapchatted a few bits, and the only reason I saw it is because my phone started blowing up.
I got the news alert. It shocked me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. That was like one of the first things that popped up the other day when it happened was that he had passed away, and I was like, God damn, really?
Okay. Crazy coincidence. As I spoke the other day, I did watch Beverly Hills Cop 1.
It was on
Last
TV.
night, I watched Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Yeah, they were showing it over the weekend too. A lot.
Well, I just redid my Prime, and I was like, you know what? I watched 1 the other day. Fuck it, I'm gonna watch 2. And I watched 2, and I laughed my ass off when Gilbert's on camera.
Gilbert shit was hilarious. $200.
Twist my arm!
Don't I
Like,
know?
if I had like $200, he's like, $200, twist my arm, man.
Don't I know?
Bitch!
No, he was. Gilbert Godfrey was fucking amazing.
Yes, he was.
Well, he played the parent on Aladdin.
Oh yeah,
And
I saw that.
from,
he was
from
the
this
Aflac
day,
document.
you could show me a picture of that parrot, and I could hear it.
Yeah, because he was killing it on Saturday Night Live too.
Yeah, he was.
He was a beast on that damn show.
Was he? I forgot he was on Saturday Night Live. Bullshit.
Hell yeah, he one of the originals.
Well, he was also he played the principal in Problem Child.
Oh Jesus.
Those movies, my wife loves those movies. I can't watch them.
I
They
gotta
just
watch
piss me off because I'd kill that kid. I mean, that kid just needed his ass whipped.
Well, that was the whole concept of that damn movie.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like
Problem
John
Child,
Ritter.
he was
John Ritter was a goddamn saint because I'd have hung that kid up by his toes.
John Ritter's another actor we will miss him in this world, I believe.
Yes.
Because he was a good guy. I thought he was
Well,
a good actor.
not only was he a good guy, he was an amazing actor. I mean,
Yes.
I grew up watching. My sisters
Three's
used
Company.
to watch Three's Company all the
Three's
time,
Company, hell yeah.
and for years, I thought that his name was Jack Tripper.
Come and knock on my door.
We've been waiting for
Take a
you.
step with his new. With a lovable space that makes your face. Three's Company too.
Company too. I love.
Well,
that show.
he was another one of those actors that surprisingly did a little bit of everything. John Ritter,
Yeah.
because he did horror movies. I think I'm good to go. Sorry guys, I know I'm in and out of it. I apologize for that.
Yeah, we shoot the shit first. Hour.
But he'd done a couple horror movies. He'd done some dramatic stuff. He'd also done some comedies. I mean, he was JD's
I'm
dad.
Sorry, but you want to see him at his best? Bad Santa.
Mm-hmm.
In Bad Santa, he's got a very he plays. He's like the head of the mall, and
No, I got
Bernie
one better
Mac
than Bad Santa.
is telling him. He's telling Bernie Mac what's going on, and Bernie Mac and Ritter's face when he's talking about, he's like talking about fucking chicks in the ass, and his face is just like, ooh, he's just so funny.
Look, the only thing I remember about that movie is when he told her, "You ain't gonna shit right for a week." I'm sorry. That's all I remember about that movie. That midget.
I love that movie. I love that. You know, I never seen more than a couple episodes of Gilmore Girls, but watching Lorelai Gilmore ride on Billy Bob Thornton going "fuck me, Santa" over and over and over, funniest thing I've ever seen.
That motherfucker said, "You ain't gonna shit right for a week." Jesus.
Lord.
A movie that I liked him in even better than Bad Santa. I got one for you. Jeffrey
Yeah.
was one of my favorites that I've often quoted on here quite a bit. But Sling Blade.
I still haven't finished it. I started it and fell asleep.
Yeah, but he's one of the main characters. You don't have to finish it. You know he's in it. He's one of the main
I've only gotten
characters.
so far into it.
Yeah, he plays a gay guy. And you gotta watch it because towards the end there's a scene where he's like, I reckon that boy and his mama's gonna need a good man in there. It's like, and he's like, what are you gonna do?
I started watching last
She
night.
had me dying.
Last night, I realized, before I started watching Beverly Hills Cop 2, I realized that Prime added Reno 911. And I'd never seen it. I've only seen clips of it on TikTok and YouTube and stuff like that. And I started watching it, and holy shit. I was laughing my ass off. Dude keeps going up these cars, and people open the door and knock him the fuck out and shit.
I tried to watch that show till old boy kept walking around in little tiny ass shorts. I couldn't take it. Man.
Oh, Dangle, what's his name? Dangle? Officer Dangle. He was the best. I love that fucking show.
Motherfucker.
That shit cracks me up. He's like, I petitioned the city council to get my shorts so I can use a special uniform.
I can't take that shit.
It's so weird. I was dying last night, and then I was like, okay, I can't watch anymore. I'm gonna watch Beverly Hills Cop 2. Go to bed. And about right after Gilbert Godfrey was on screen, as I started to pass out, so I shut it off and went to bed because it
I
was like
watched the
3 o'clock
movie
in the morning.
today, and ever since we started talking about actors who was in roles we didn't realize how many movies they had been around,
Right?
I watched the X-Files movie today. There was an
Oh,
actor
okay,
in
yeah.
there. There was an actor in there I did not realize was in that movie that's doing pretty good right now.
Who's that?
Lucas Black.
No shit.
He's in the fucking X-Files. When I watched it this morning, he was the kid that fell in the hole and the alien got him. Because
Oh.
I heard the voice and I'm like, that sounds like, and I went and
Yeah,
said,
because he's got the real thick Bama accent.
he did that. I know he was in Legion, which I still say was a good movie. I don't care what nobody says. Legion was a good movie. With
I enjoyed it.
The Angels going to fight and shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a fantastic movie.
Yeah, and then he did he did Tokyo Drift, and he was in
Yep.
two of the other Fast and Furious movies.
Lucas-
There was another
Lucas-
movie he was in. I forgot
Well,
what
he didn't he do NCIS?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the
New
kid
Orleans
from
or something
Sling
like that?
Blade, and he's in NCIS New Orleans.
He's in Sling
He's
Blade.
been on that
Right.
show.
Yeah, he's
He's
in
the
Sling
kid
Blade,
in
too.
Sling Blade, and
watched
he's
him as
also
a
in
kid.
another.
Chris and I,
It
we
was
talked
also-
about that a while back, but I think it was, I don't think it was on the podcast, but we talked about the fact that Lucas, that
Lucas.
Lucas Black was in Sling Blade, and I was like, oh no shit, another reason to watch it, because
When he was a kid when he
when
was
I
in
see
Sling
Lucas
Blade.
Black and I hear him talk, it just sounds like somebody Chris and
That
I went to high
accent
school
come out
with.
like a motherfucker. You can't even
Yeah,
deny
it
it.
sounds
Oh
like people
well,
we went to high
and
school with.
and
Dude, he was the countryest motherfucker in Tokyo.
yeah,
I don't care. He was the
and,
countryest motherfucker. There's no
country-
way in it.
yeah.
Cornbread eating, riding on a tractor,
Well,
driving.
he's
white boy
originally
from the country.
Yeah.
Like
He's
you
originally from
read about.
Decatur, Alabama.
he's originally from Alabama, so he's got that thing. But in NCIS New Orleans, he's been on that show since it started. And his character, he plays a character from Alabama, so they just let that accent
I think
roll.
anything Lucas Black is in, they're just like, okay, your character's gonna be from Alabama because you ain't
Exactly.
shaking that accent.
No,
down.
just fuck around, and stick with it. I think every Alabama movie, he's got to be in that shit.
But he's
Well,
been in a
he wasn't
ton
in
of
Sweet Home
stuff.
Alabama.
Yeah, he has. I didn't realize how much he had been in.
Yeah, he's in a good chunk of the Fast and Furious movies.
He's in three
Well,
or four, though. He's only in like three or four.
He's in
Yeah,
the Fast and the Furious. He's in
Tokyo Drift.
he's in
Tokyo Drift.
F9, Fast and
But-
Furious
but-
10.
But the
Fast
other
and Furious
ones,
7.
It's more of a. He's in like 2 or 3 scenes. It's like he's not main
6, The
character.
Fate of the Furious. Yeah, he's in like a lot of them.
No, 10
Yeah,
hasn't
well-
come out yet, but he's only done like 4 of them.
Yeah, but he's like, it's small parts.
4,
It's like
5.
recurring roles.
On 9, he had more of a major part. In Tokyo Drift, he had a major part. So there's 2 of them.
He's
Well,
still a
major
part of the
part,
goddamn
that was
movie
the-
franchise.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
he is. Yes, he is.
I'm sure
I
he's
wouldn't
getting
have dropped
paid,
it.
too.
I bet you Ja Rule kicking himself for not being in that damn movie.
I bet
But
you
Ludacris
is.
making all his fucking money.
Oh yeah.
Ludacris and Tyrese making all his money.
They're both sitting there. Wait, there's a paycheck in it. I'm on my
Tyrese
way.
is in his underwear singing "Sweet Lady."
Yeah.
Leave that man alone.
20 years old, get over it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't have
Tyrese
no
and
beef with
Baby Boy
Tyrese.
is
I don't know
a
why I want
badass
to keep
movie.
fucking with that man.
I love that
I have no
movie.
beef.
I
Baby
love
Boy
that
was a
movie.
terrible fucking movie.
Fuck that shit. I love
That was
movie.
it was an
And I'm
absolute.
sorry.
You're a
at
terrible
the end of the
person
day,
for liking
I
it.
want that goddamn Honda.
You're a terrible
I don't know
person
why,
for liking
but I
it.
want that fucking Honda.
That was a shitty fucking movie.
I like Waist Deep.
Yeah.
Waist Deep was good.
I think even Tyrese would say that was a shitty movie, and he
That was a
wished
decent movie, man.
much like Ryan Reynolds wishes that he could take Green Lantern off of his resume.
Oh, no.
Or
He don't.
or him and
Oh, he
him
don't.
No,
and
he don't.
don't.
He
No,
loved
he
that
don't.
movie, man.
that was a
made
terrible
him.
movie.
That movie made him because that's all.
That was
That's
a
what
Yeah,
terrible
that
movie.
was got him his start.
And
That
you
was
know
his
who's supposed
first
to, you know whose part he got? You know who's supposed to play that part?
Who?
He should have kept it. He should have kept it.
Oh no
They
shit.
could've
Well,
brought his dead
I
ass
think
to
that's
court.
why he had that big tube.
That would've made the movie better.
on his wall. Yeah,
It would
probably.
have made the movie better if they had had a zombie.
It'd have been
I
a
don't
different
know.
movie though.
I don't know.
It'd have been a different movie though.
Snoop wouldn't have punked his ass out. That's for damn sure.
Oh hell no.
Yes, he would. That
No, he wouldn't have.
motherfucker said, "That's you, Jody? Is this?"
This Jody.
That was a bad movie. I don't care what y'all say. That
No,
was a
I
bad
love it.
movie. And
I-
you look
I
at
love
Tyrese's
Ving
career
Rhames
now.
too. Ving Rhames
and-
is a
and-
badass.
Ving Rhames is a
You know,
badass.
yeah. You look at his career and what he's done since. You know
Take
he's
your
got to
time.
look back and have some
It's
regret
paycheck.
on that
Take your
movie.
time.
Paycheck.
Take your time.
Tell me he doesn't.
He did good in the
Yeah, but
night.
you, yeah, but
Watch
you know what?
that-
That's not necessarily
that was
true.
good.
Because I just heard a thing the other day that Matthew McConaughey turned down a $14 million role because
Yeah.
he did not want to be known as the shirtless heartthrob. He wanted to do
Yeah.
more serious movies. And when he was in, I think they said when
Have
he
you
did
seen the
Dallas,
Lincoln Lawyer?
I think they said when he did the Dallas Buyers Club,
Yes.
which was after this movie that he turned down,
Yeah.
that he only got like 80 grand for that movie.
Yeah, but here's the thing. When they
So it's not just a paycheck.
I watched the interview. I saw
No,
the
it's
interview.
not.
It popped up on Facebook a while back about that $14 million. It was originally 8, and he's like, "No, I'm good."
Yeah, it was
Then
originally
they came
8.
back, and they were like, "How about 10?" And he's like, "No, I'm good." And then they got to 14, and he went, "I'm good. Get the
Yeah.
point. I don't want to
What
be."
movie
Well,
was
then he
it?
also
I
turned
guess.
around a few
I
years
don't
later
remember.
and
It
did
never
Magic
made
Mike.
it.
So
What movie was it? What movie was it?
Whatever
I
movie
have
it
no
was, it
idea.
wasn't made.
It never got made. Yeah, it never got made.
Because you know,
Whatever it
Will
was,
Smith
one got made.
said there's a movie he regretted he didn't do because he didn't think it was going to work.
Speaking,
He
of
was
Mr.
supposed
Well,
to
he
be,
got-
supposed to be. Wait, now he was supposed to be in the Matrix.
Yeah. Well, not only that,
that's right,
but
yeah.
if you remember correctly, Will has said it quite a few times that he said he would never do like a Marvel or DC movie, and he
Yeah,
was
didn't
offered a
do that
couple.
shit. Didn't
He
wanna
was
do
offered a couple roles, and at that time he's like, "I'm not doing superhero movies. I'm not doing." And then he did Hancock,
And then he did Hancock.
that. Well, Hancock
and then it's
came out
like-
before those.
no, it was after.
No, it was
What
after.
superhero role was he offered?
I
I
can't
think
remember.
he
to
was
tell you the
supposed
truth.
to
You'd have
be.
Had to have been Superman because Hancock came out before Suicide Squad.
No. It was. I don't think the movie got made again. I don't know that. But he said he didn't want to do superhero movies, and then he did Hancock, and
Yeah,
then
he
he did
did.
Men in Black, which Men in Black is
It's
kind
a
of a-
comic book
it-
movie.
yeah. But
Yeah,
I will give when he finally gave in to DC, I hated that they replaced him in Suicide Squad 2 because
He didn't
Well-
want to do it. Yeah, he didn't
well,
want to do it.
get
in the
ready
first
for
place.
yeah,
some
no,
more
it's just
hate.
like
Get ready for more hate because on Twitter the other day I saw this. Will Smith is devastated. 10 years of Oscar ceremony were voted. His biographical film canceled.
Yeah, I read that story.
Bad
Bunch of-
Boys 4 canceled.
canceled. Yep.
oh yeah,
Fast and
everything's
Loose
getting
movie
canceled.
that he was shooting with Netflix
Well-
canceled. I Am Legend 2 canceled.
Canceled. Yes.
It will be replaced with Michael B. Jordan. And hold on, the fact that he quote unquote quit the Academy is actually a spin. They kicked him out,
Yeah, he got kicked out. He tried to get ahead of it,
and his
he
wife
said he
didn't
was gonna
even
retire.
back him up.
They are destroying her.
Hell no, she was out there banging that
They
20-year-old dude.
They
While
are
he just,
destroying her. They are
Why-
destroying
And
her.
Jada's boyfriend,
as they
or whatever,
should. I don't know
his
why that
book
man stuck up for
sales-
her.
His book sales have tripled in cost.
His what sales?
The Jada's
Oh,
little
does that seem-
boyfriend.
yeah.
His book sales. It doesn't. It's basically telling the story. That doesn't say that it's
That's
tripled,
bullshit.
but
That's fucked up.
they're extremely pricey now,
That's fucked up.
and nobody wants to work with any of them on the projects.
Nope. That's fucked up.
So not only did he kill his own career,
Well,
But he killed Jada's, too.
Bad Boys 4 isn't canceled. It's on hold.
Yeah, because it's 10
I'm
Because-
just reading what was
Because
said on
at,
Twitter
at this point, I believe that movie franchise is his and Martin Lawrence's baby. So it's on hold.
Yeah, I
in
think
all
it's on hold.
It is a Martin Lawrence baby, and he asked Will
Yeah.
to be on it with him because I watched
Yeah.
the story. Martin Lawrence was supposed to get it. They asked, I think it was Dana Carey and somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they turned it down, so Martin took it and asked Will to be on there with him. So really, it's a Martin Lawrence thing, but Will.
So
Will
Well,
will
well,
be
the thing
back.
is,
Will
it's
will
like-
be back.
They know if they make that movie right now, nobody's going to see it because everybody's pissed at Will. So
I'm gonna
like,
watch
okay,
it.
I'm watching it.
I'll watch it. I Am Legend too. I ain't even mad at him. You know what? I'm mad at that fucking whore that he's married to.
I am
Because
too.
why
I
are
am
you
too.
sticking
I
up
ain't
for
mad
that
at
bitch?
Will. Well,
I
according
ain't
to
even- and
according
I-
to
and I ain't even-
the article that I was reading just
Wow.
now, is that she didn't
Yeah, I
ask
said it.
him to do that, which I don't believe for a fucking heartbeat. But supposedly she didn't ask him to go defend her. But if you go from laughing from 1 second and look at your woman, she look at you like, motherfucker, you better do something. Then you have to do something, or you also
You have
gonna
to
sleep
do
in the
something as a
doghouse.
husband. Exactly.
Yeah.
You
Or
ain't
you can
got-
sleep in a doghouse for the rest of your life. So
Hey,
Which he's
She
already
did-
in
she
the
may
first
not
place.
have-
That's everybody.
yeah, exactly.
He's already in the fucking doghouse.
yeah.
Yeah.
So she may not have said it, but she implied it.
I'm sorry. You do me like she
She
did
said,
him.
"Before you
Bitch,
do right by me."
no. You do me like she did him. You go up there and handle your business, you bald bitch. Maybe your fucking
Exactly.
boyfriend will do it. The fuck you looking at me like that for? I'm only
Yeah,
here
I'm
for
sorry. At
appearance.
the end of the day, open relationship or
Got
not,
me
if you're
fucked
gonna
up.
flaunt who you're fucking in front of me, you go handle your own damn business or
Yeah, you're on
call
your
your
own.
fucking boy. Because
Okay.
I'm gonna sit here and laugh my ass off at him making fun of you.
Mm-hmm.
And I will make the GI Jane posters.
Wow. Nah, that shit. See, I ain't. Like it is what it is. I ain't gonna boycott the man's movies because, I mean, now I don't really care for his serious movies. I did like the one where he was
7
the,
pounds.
the dad and he was trying to get a job and I think they were
Oh,
homeless or
Pursuit of Happiness.
yeah,
That's
I did
actually
like
based on
that
a true
movie.
story. That was a good movie.
Yeah, no, it is.
That movie
That was a really
terrifies
good
the hell
movie,
out of me. That movie terrifies the hell out of me.
right? Hey, as a father, right? If it doesn't,
Oh yeah,
then
It
there's some
terrifies
yeah.
shit
the
going
hell
on
out
You
of
with
me.
you.
yeah,
Because not everybody makes it out of their struggle. That's my point.
yeah.
Not
But
everybody.
I did like that one. But I don't hate on Will Smith movies. He makes some phenomenal fucking movies.
Oh no, he's an amazing actor.
And I mean,
Exactly, Roger. I agree. I agree.
Well,
And we talk about that
but
too.
as you said, Tony, when we first talked about it, was everybody's gonna get paid on this, and it seems like Will's not. But Chris Rock's ticket sales have skyrocketed as well.
Chris Rock said he ain't saying nothing until he gets paid. Spoiler alert.
Yeah,
Until
yeah,
yeah,
Will
he just
exactly.
I
I
seen that
saw
the other
that
day.
too.
y'all do me a favor, leave Will the fuck alone.
Yeah, and
Leave
I told you guys 2 weeks ago we were
Let
done talking
Will the
about this,
fuck
and here we
alone
are talking about
because
it
Yeah.
they're
again.
gonna be okay. We the only ones talking about this shit, generating their money. I'm not mad at Will. He had
That
to defend
yeah.
his marriage. Y'all know good and damn well they've been talking about his marriage for the past 10, 15 years. They've been talking about his kids. He's gonna be pissed off. Y'all keep acting like y'all ain't gonna get pissed off if somebody talk about your fucking family. Fuck that shit. He
That's
had a
true.
fucking breakdown. He got tired of this
I ain't
shit.
nobody go. I ain't gonna get pissed off if
He can
somebody
get with
talks
you
about my
off.
wife if she
You
does
know,
me
he
like
had
like
shit
she did
lined up.
him.
Will's got plenty of money. He ain't got to worry
I
about
agree.
nothing. Sit back and
Yeah.
motherfucking chill. Put your feet
Yeah,
up.
I mean,
Go on
at the end of
vacation.
the day,
Spend
they
some
all
time
have
with
enough
the kids.
money. They don't have to work ever again, and they still got plenty of money.
Yeah, but taxes will kill you when you don't work again. We learned that from a lot of rich folks. If you got
Ask
money, you
Nicholas.
don't work.
Ask Nicholas Cage. Ask
That's
Wesley
Billsbury.
Snipes.
That's quite a few
Speaking
people
of Nick
around
Cage,
here.
I saw the trailer again for
Oh
that
my
new
god.
movie. I gotta see it. Holy shit!
What
Oh,
movie?
And
speaking of
speaking of trailers,
What movie?
speaking of
did you
movies,
see? It's where Nick Cage plays himself, and the
yeah,
guy that
Oh yeah,
played.
yeah. I saw that. I saw that.
I
it
want to
looks
see it.
funny as hell.
Looks good.
Well, supposedly, and I know this is a movie that we've all been talking about. We want to see. Well, you only got to wait a couple more days, boys,
Top
because
Gun 2, baby. I saw the trailer.
no,
Oh,
well,
he
not
ain't talking
that.
about that. He talking about the other one that's coming out on the 18th.
I'm talking about Monday. The Batman is doing so poorly and has done
Oh,
so poorly in the theaters that they bumped up the streaming date like 3 weeks.
nice,
That's
I
just
didn't
going
hear
off
nice.
it
what the
was
article
poorly.
said.
I didn't hear it was
Yeah,
doing
I
poorly
didn't
because
think
I heard
I haven't heard anything bad about it though. That's the
me
thing.
neither. That's my point.
I've,
Me
But
neither.
I don't think. But the
I
problem is, I
haven't
don't think
heard.
people are going
I
to the
haven't
movie
heard
theaters
good or
That's
bad.
what it
after the
is. People aren't
pandemic
going to the movie
and
theater.
stuff.
That's
People
exactly what
aren't
it
going
is.
to the movie theaters.
No, no. You know what? In all
Why am I going to
seriousness,
go drop
speaking of going
what
to
are
the
movie
theaters,
tickets right now?
exactly.
About
Speaking of
$10
theaters,
Where the hell are you getting tickets at? I think the
during the day.
AMC. I think the
During the day.
AMC down the road for me is like $16 or $17 a ticket.
During the day. Don't go at
that's
night.
crazy.
Go in the daytime.
Hold on,
Well,
I'll
some
be
of
right
us have
back.
jobs.
Yeah, I know, but we don't work every day. So there's a day you don't work. Go check it out.
Yeah, but I don't work on the weekends, and guess what? During the day, their ticket prices on the weekends are as much as they are during at
Let me
night.
check. Let me check because I forgot. And I used to go to movies and didn't care about the price.
Oh no, back in the day, I loved going to movies. I still love going to the movie theater.
But
But
see,
man, them
people not
prices.
going is a part of the social distancing they've been telling everybody to maintain. So I'm gonna give them
Oh
that.
yeah, dude, I went years ago. My first IMAX experience with like IMAX movies and all that shit came out. My first IMAX movie experience, I went and seen GI Joe 2 Retaliation. Yeah, look at me like that. But watching it in IMAX
I mean, I give
and
you
that
that.
surround sound,
Yeah, I give you
that shit was sick.
They did a lot
Because
with that movie. They was doing a whole lot with that movie. They almost did too much.
because
With the same way they almost did too much with Street Fighter.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, yeah, I agree. I mean, I like those
Yeah.
movies. They are what they were.
I liked them, but
But
you can see they were doing too
I
much.
didn't expect much out of them. That's the
Right.
thing. I didn't expect a whole lot out of them. So going into it, much like Transformers.
Those two Transformers were great. Then it started getting crazy.
Well, I didn't. Well, I went into Transformers not expecting a lot, and then they were fucking awesome.
Well, I expected a
And then
lot.
they started to fall off.
Yeah, I got mad because of what I expected. Mainly
Mhm.
because you didn't bring any Transformers. You didn't bring enough of the Transformers that we recognized. That was a
Not in
problem.
the first one, but
Because they had Transformers in there I never fucking heard of. It took forever to bring Hot Rod, and then he's French.
hey
No, it's
man,
Rod.
yeah, but they,
What is it
hey,
other thing?
yeah, but they did, they did, they did, they did the Destructicons,
They kind of,
and didn't they,
eh, eh.
didn't they introduce the Dinobots?
They did introduce Dinobots. I didn't like what they did. I didn't like what they did with the Dinobots, but they were savage. They were huge, and it's almost like what else can he do? The only thing I would suggest is to bring back some of the old characters because everybody wants to damn see them, but then you got to pay them. Then you got to come up with the graphics for it. Then you got to do the CGI and all that. So I got that.
Well,
But
and that's the thing. Well, and that's the
what
thing.
it was.
Michael Bay was doing those movies,
Yeah, I'm telling
and
you what
the
it was.
the great thing about Michael Bay is not a big fan of CGI. So when there's fight scenes, like when they were in the desert and there was all those, like they bought that village or that old village. They bought it just so they could destroy it. So they
Yes,
were literally blowing shit up. Like he wants
yes,
his movies. Obviously, you're not going to build real life Transformers, but what he can control and take the CGI out of, he doesn't want it. He wants it as realistic as possible.
yeah. And I
So,
get that. I
and
get
that's why in Transformers 3, I think it was Shia LaBeouf, or no, it was 2. He had that cast on his hand the entire movie, almost, because he broke his arm during the filming of that movie.
the second one.
I think it was the second one.
It might have been because the third one was Darker Than the Moon. He didn't have a cast on
Yeah,
all.
yeah. Third one was Dark Side of the Moon. I think it was the second one because that's when he was in college and Scorponok and all that was
Yeah, 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 yeah.
introduced. But he had that cast on in the movie because he broke his arm filming the movie because he did his own stunts and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Big ups to him
So,
because he was killing that role. He was
oh yeah,
killing.
even after he broke his arm, I know. I wish he wouldn't have lost his fucking mind because that kid was such. I loved watching him
I would
act.
love to see why he lost his mind. I
You
would
know,
love, nobody has ever
it.
asked that question. You know
Yeah.
what? And you know what tripped me out? Watch the second one and leave the closed captioning on it after you said he was from that chalkboard. One day. Because
Nah.
I used to not watch TV with closed captions until I got
Yeah, I
married.
can't do it. It drives me
My
crazy.
wife,
I'm not
like,
gonna lie
she
to
would
you.
only leave it on. So after a while, I would just start watching what they were saying. And I looked at it, I was like, I had to rewind it. I said, oh shit. Okay.
Well, that is the funny thing about closed captioning because every once in a while I'm too lazy to turn it off, and I'm watching a movie, and you see a line, and it's like, wait a minute,
I've
I
been
thought he
telling
said
people,
something totally different.
they've been telling us shit in these movies. We not fucking
Well,
paying.
I ain't going down that rabbit hole, but I'm just, like I'm saying, like I thought I.
They dig down at the Sherlock Holmes is talking to people. Ain't nobody paying attention.
Hey man, speaking of Sherlock Holmes, my ass did not know that there was a second one until we were talking about Sherlock
Are you
Holmes
serious?
a few episodes back. Remember when we was talking about
Jesus
it?
Christ. Hell
So they
yeah.
got both of them. They got both of them on
HBO Max.
HBO Max.
Yes.
Third one's getting ready to come out too, by the way.
We've been waiting on that. That
Well,
one
it's
is in
happening.
line. That one's in line with Top Gun.
Mm.
Um, Fast and Furious did make it out. Morbius
Well,
is out.
I think what happened with Sherlock Holmes was just, and I think I read this somewhere. I could be wrong, but Robert Downey Jr.'s schedule with Marvel was so busy.
Yeah.
So but now it is supposed to be happening. But no, so the other night I love him as Sherlock Holmes, and I want like
Those are
40.
excellent stories.
I want
Those are,
40 Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes movies, and I would be happy as hell with all of them.
Well, I don't know what he's going to do past the second one. The third one might be it for him because they even started running Iron Man into the ground. Until
Well,
they
and he said that that last movie was his last time playing Iron Man in a full movie. Now he's going to make cameos, but he's done doing a full on main character. Yeah, he's still going to pop up
right
in the
after
Marvel universe.
right after Endgame, he got an $80 million deal. I did see that story, so I know
Yeah.
that's going to be for Sherlock Holmes. I think it's going to be a couple more Iron Man cameos, like you
Yeah,
said.
he's going to pop up.
But
Yeah, he's going to pop. And the same thing with Chris
do
Pine.
Sherlock Holmes. He's got to do Sherlock Holmes. That third one has
The
to.
same thing with Chris Pine. These
Chris
guys in this
Pine,
first.
I think he's done with Star Trek.
No,
I
not
think
Chris
he's
Pine.
done.
Chris, the other Chris, Captain America.
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans.
Chris
Yeah,
Evans.
these original Marvel phase,
Yeah.
the MCU, they're gonna have pop up roles. They're not going away. They're
They got
they're
plenty
gonna.
of time. They're going
I mean,
back.
hell, Doctor Strange, man, and they're bringing my girl back. They're bringing my girl back, the Scarlet Witch.
I'm waiting.
I
on
was
that.
like, and she looks nasty, man. Like she's about to fuck some shit up in that new Doctor Strange movie.
That new Doctor Strange is supposed to tie a whole lot of shit together. And I do mean a whole lot of shit.
Yeah.
So everybody.
Well, it's also supposed to introduce a lot of new characters into the MCU.
Of course.
I think X-Men, the
Fantastic.
latest, Fantastic Four, the latest Spider-Man movie introduced Tom Hardy's Venom into the MCU.
Did
End
it?
credits. End credits.
Oh yeah.
He got pulled into Tom Holland's world.
Yeah.
So they're starting to introduce these characters that are Sony and Fox owned or whatever to bring them into the MCU,
Yeah. So pretty much.
and that's how they're tying them in is through this multiverse stuff.
Yes, they need to
Yeah.
bring Blade ass because Blade's gonna be coming too.
Well, we got Morbius, so
They are tearing that movie.
I heard that movie was dog shit,
That's what I heard. They tearing
absolute dog shit.
that movie. I hate it. I hate it. They tearing that movie.
Well, I'm gonna watch it. I don't like listening to the critics. I don't like listening to what people say when it comes because people destroyed the Superman movies. People destroyed Ben Affleck as Batman. People destroyed the Justice League movie.
They destroyed anybody who was ever Batman. After Adam West, they
After-
destroyed anybody who was ever Batman.
Well, I don't think Keaton. Well, I
Yes,
think
he
the
did.
biggest criticism that Michael Keaton got. I think the biggest criticism Michael Keaton got was before he played Batman, because the critics didn't see him as a Batman.
I know. When
After
you
the
got
fact.
Jack Nicholson got all the credit. Michelle Pfeiffer got all the credit. Michael Keaton got a bunch of criticism. Everybody who played Batman after him has got it. Christian Bale's pretty much the most respected Batman outside of Keaton right now. And now you got your boy playing Batman. I got to see how this movie was.
Why the fuck's he gotta be my boy?
Harry Potter.
That's not Harry Potter.
Who is it? Was it he in the Harry
First
Potter?
of all, if it was Harry Potter, that's Jeff's boy. No, it's the sparkly vampire guy, and that's Jeff's boy. Jeff
Oh,
likes
that's not
Twilight.
the fucking vampire. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Twilight.
But I heard it was great. My son said it was. He said it was better than that last Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm actually, I'm actually looking forward to watching it. I'll probably watch it Tuesday.
The day it comes out, I'm going to watch it.
Well, we have the show, and
You
I
do?
have work. Yeah, it comes out Monday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have the show, and I'm not going to go after the show. I mean, hey, more power to you. I'm not doing 3 hours after the show watching a damn Batman movie. So my ass has got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday.
On Monday night show, we normally do 2. We shut off when wrestling comes on. Mainly because we got to get up in the morning for work.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's bad enough I stay up until 11 to watch wrestling every Monday, but no. So I'll probably watch it Tuesday. I may wait and watch it the weekend
Get you
with
backstage.
Cash.
Get you backstage.
Got it with Cash, just because Cash and I watch a lot. Like we're watching Moon Knight together. So Monday, actually this Monday, because of all the shit. I mean, you were busy Monday evening. Jeff's dumbass. This motherfucker. Jeffrey, actually, I want to address
Here's the
that.
thing. Here's the thing.
No. I
I
want to
don't
address
check
that.
my phone
I wanna
until I
address
finish
that.
work. I don't check
wanna-
my phone until I finish work.
I don't care.
And all I saw was I didn't read anything because I was like, hey, are we going?
Obviously,
Okay.
you didn't read
No.
anything.
No, I don't read anything because
Just read it.
99% of the time, 99% of the time, you guys go on Monday without me. It's no big deal because Monday's not, a big deal for because I'm usually busy.
Yeah, but
However,
the last few
Monday I got
Mondays
done
you've been
super busy.
trying.
Yeah. This motherfucker. Oh, is there something in my beard, Chris? It's right here. Right here. Right here. No, sorry, I had a call come in. I had to.
No, read
complete
the
breakdown
message.
for a
We
client.
created a group chat not for you to send us 500 TikTok videos and not for you to send us 7,000 voice messages. It's so we can conversate. So then we try to conversate. And here comes Jeff.
So send an audio, bitch. I can't read.
I'll be.
I
I'll be
know,
here.
that's what I did
Listen, I'll be ready.
today.
I said
And I
nobody's going to be
specific-
there. So what time
Yeah.
you coming on? Nobody's going to be there.
Yeah, no, so that's why I sent the audio.
I'm
I
sitting there
called
like,
your
well,
ass out
fuck, now I
in
got
the
nothing to
audio
do.
today. I called your ass out in the audio today, and I was like, since some people don't like to read messages,
Some people,
fucking Tony is
As-
killing
as
me.
one of my
Jesus fucking
coworkers
Christ,
said-
Joe.
some people have lives. Oh.
Ooh.
No,
Outside of the bathroom.
Ain't
My
no
coworkers
one of us on
called
this
out.
podcast that has a life. Shut up.
Yeah, that's true.
Outside of the bathroom, we got lives.
I have a work life. Let's put it that way. I don't. 90% of the time,
I have a
unless
work
my
life
wife
too.
calls me, unless my wife calls me, my phone pretty much stays dormant all day until I'm done.
And
with
when
work.
Tony decides to go to work, he has a work life. But if he's not at work, he's on apps.
That's true. That's how you tell Tony's not work today. he's
Yeah, I didn't-
he's on
I didn't
apps.
go to work today.
I know. I seen you on earlier. You're like, shout out. Where the hell's everybody at? It's awful quiet here lately.
We working, man.
No,
Let's
there's
actually go to work.
Hooked on Phonics doesn't work for
That's
everyone.
right.
The man cannot read, Roger.
The man,
In his
the man
defense-
reads.
in his
The
defense-
man reads 4,000 emails a day. Does he really need
In
to
his
read a
defense, it
fucking
is well
Snapchat?
documented on this podcast that he cannot read to save his life.
Can't read, can't write, can't type.
You can read 4,000 emails a day, but God forbid you read 2 text messages in a group chat that pertains to the podcast.
90% of the time, you guys are talking about other shit, so I don't read them.
No, you are talking about other shit.
I'm gonna send you all this video clip. How about you read what we put down in the first place? Read what the fuck I wrote down.
Jeff's on halves. He's like, I wonder where the guys are. I'm waiting on my invite.
I'm sitting there
Whoa, guys.
sitting there staring. Actually, no. I started to rewatch Game of Thrones on that website you and I were talking about, Chris.
Why?
That website I found
Why?
because it's fucking genius, and Amelia Clark is gorgeous.
Oh my god.
just
Isn't that the
finished
chick
season-
who refused to show her boobies after showing her boobies in every episode for like the first
No.
2 seasons?
I don't know. No. I
Yeah,
don't
there was
think so.
one. There was one of the chicks that was on there. Like the whole entire first season, she was basically naked and fucking everything, whether it be a dragon, a horse, or a person.
No.
And then after that, she was like, "I ain't
I
not
know-
going
all I
to do
know-
nudity
all I know is-
anymore." Blah blah
You know
blah.
what?
And they had to bring in like
Kate Winslet
they had to
said the
bring
same
in
thing.
stunt boobies for her.
Who?
Balls cat me. Yeah, he does, Roger. You.
I don't do cat movies. Fuck cats.
Yeah, I think it was the chick that played
Amelia Clark?
what was her name?
Khaleesi?
Mother of
Khaleesi.
Dragons, Goddess
Mother
of Dragons,
yeah.
or something
That's-
like that.
Well, it's the Khaleesi, which is
Oh, okay.
queen in
I think it was her after the first.
Jason Momoa's
Maybe it was her. I don't know, but one of those chicks on there, after spending an entire season naked, she was like, "I'm no longer doing nude
they
scenes."
are. I was
You're
watching-
already.
I
They're
saw
not going back and
something
editing you
online.
out of the first season. Everybody's already seen your business.
Yeah, everybody's gonna see your colon, let alone
Your
your boobs.
privacy, your insides, everything.
Yeah.
But I looked up something because somebody brought it up on a video, and it was like Game of Thrones has the most nudity in it. It's actually not. True Blood has like 25 more nude scenes than
That's what I was
Game of
gonna
Thrones.
say. True Blood had two.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, HBO.
Well,
I mean,
it's-
you got
the
that
order
show.
goes. The order goes True Blood.
Spartacus.
No, it's actually no. It goes True
Oh
Blood.
yeah, Spartacus did have a lot of nudity in it.
I think it's
But I mean,
True Blood,
they had
Sex and the
that
City,
show.
Entourage, then Game of Thrones in order of
Yeah,
nudity.
Sex and the City had nudity in it.
I
A
didn't watch
lot.
it. So
Oof, that is
That was like
four
porn with a
ugly
plot,
bitches I
dude.
do not want to see naked.
That was basically porn with a plot, dude.
It's bad enough I got to look at what's her face's fucking horse mouth, and everything she does.
who?
How
Sarah
dare you talk
Jessica
about Sarah
Parker?
Jessica Parker? That woman
Tell me
was
she don't got a
gorgeous.
horse mouth.
Oh no, she does.
I've seen
But
worse.
I'm not looking at her mouth.
I've seen worse looking.
I don't think those chicks got nude that much in that movie. In
I've
that
seen
show.
every single episode.
Well,
It's,
HBO.
it's- like I said, it's
I, don't know.
porn
I
with
never
a
watched
plot.
it. I don't know. I don't know anything.
Topless
I
and
mean, I
nude are
know.
two different things. Topless and nude are two different
Sarah
things.
Jessica, yeah, correct. It is more toplessness than
Thank you.
anything.
That's a whole. That's a whole lot
However, Kim Cattrall, full on frontal.
Well, your
Several
boy,
episodes.
your boy was in that one show on there, Weeds or something like that. What's his face from
Hung.
from the is it the guy
Thomas
from
Jane.
X Files that was in Hung? No, Thomas Jane was in Hung. There was a
Yeah.
lot of nudity in that.
It's on that list.
What's his
I have to look it up
face?
again.
God, what's from Xbox? Mulder.
Hold on, I'll tell you.
He was in a.
He's
Welcome
not
back,
Red
ladies.
Shoe Diaries.
No, he was in a show. I don't think it was Weeds, but he was in a show on HBO. Weeds was another one. Actually, Weeds
Californication.
wasn't bad.
Californication.
Yeah, Californication.
That was a
And
movie.
then there was a show
Genius
about.
No, it was a TV
Wasn't
show.
there?
It was
Wasn't
Wasn't there a
genius.
show that Maggie Gyllenhaal and James Franco was in that like she was a hooker and it was like and then she got into porn and stuff like that? Was that on HBO or was that on Cinemax? Tony, what the hell did you do to your screen? Whatever you
I
put
don't
all
know.
over your
It
food is
literally
all over
The
your
sun is
screen.
moving. The sun is moving.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it looked like you had saran wrap over your cam.
Right?
I was like, what are we waiting on? I'm backing away
Calm down,
from my
Dexter.
screen. Going,
Calm
I
down,
wanna see
Dexter.
that.
He's
Yeah.
got his kill room over there.
Hold on. Let me ask Google here. Oh, I forget what it was. It's TV shows with the most nudity.
Are you even
That's what it
fucking
was.
watching the show, Cameron?
Here's a summary from IMDb.
So it
And it
goes.
With nudity.
IMDb
Second.
goes. Oh my God!
Entourage.
Shut up, you
Queer as folk.
stupid.
Californication.
So, in order, according to IMDb, Sex and the City has the most nudity, then Entourage, then Queer as Folk, Californication, Secret Diary of a Call Girl, True Blood, Spartacus, Gods of the Arena.
Spartacus, they were naked a lot.
I have not seen
That other one, the Confessions of a Call Girl, that was
The number
porn with
9
a
is
plot.
Game of Thrones. Number 10 is Shameless. It has 10 and 11.
There's a lot of fucking weird sex scenes in Shameless. That
Pearls
is a weird
is
goddamn
number
show.
12. House of Lies is number 13. Masters of Sex. Orange is the New Black. Black Sails.
Real sex.
Black
isn't
Sails
on that
actually
list?
looks. What's that?
Real sex isn't on that list.
No, it's TV shows. Real Sex was
Yeah.
like
It was a
talking
weekly
about the-
show. Cam, what's good?
yeah, but it wasn't like a. It was more of a documentary though.
Yeah, you just said something else before I act that. Read the last 3 on that list again as you were just reading.
There he
Oh,
is,
I'm-
finally. There, you
this
motherfucker
goes
sending me
to-
chat, sending me
This
messages
goes to
or
43.
text, making
But
requests.
You was at 15, I
so
think. Between
yeah,
10 and 20,
15.
what'd you say?
House of Lies. It's got Don Cheadle in it. Girl's Guide to Depravity
Jesus.
was number 14. Masters of Sex, 15. 16.
Well, you
Orange is the New
also-
Black. 17. Black Sails. Tell Me You Love Me is
I
number
used to like
18.
that show. That show was corny.
Black
as fuck. I
Sails?
used to like it. Yes.
Well, you
I've
also
seen
have
the
to- you
previews
also have
for
to
it.
remember-
It looks good.
How far back HBO goes with their original television, and they've always had
Right.
nudity in it. Did they do? Did HBO do the L Word?
No, I think that was. It was yeah. It was.
Was
it
that?
was, it was
I was going to say
Skinemax.
because I have a feeling that the L Word would probably put most of those shows to shame.
And Black
Well,
Sails
here's the
isn't that
thing.
bad with nudity.
This is
Black
according to
Sails
IMDb. This
Yeah.
isn't like
Yeah.
HBO. This is IMDb. Weeds is 37. Dexter's 38.
Yeah, Dexter didn't have a whole lot of nudity in it.
No, it didn't.
I mean, it was just-
Eastbound and Down. I didn't know that had nudity in it, but that show's fucking.
I
hilarious.
never finished that show. I want to start
I haven't
rewatching
either.
it, but yeah, I don't remember there being nudity in it
Hands
because I
Maiden
know the
Tale,
one chick that was in that movie
The
or in that show.
Tudors. That chick from the Tudors, she's gorgeous. I can't remember her name. Sopranos is 42, and Salem is 43. The Tudors, what's her name? The blonde chick. She's in Game of Thrones as well. She's gorgeous.
Black Sails should have had a lot more to it because it came out right after the Pirates of the Caribbean phase. But that was a long ass story ass shot. They had to end it.
I can't remember what her name is.
Is Deadwood on there anywhere?
Who?
No, it's not on this
Deadwood?
list of 43. I mean, now the one I looked up on actual
Well,
Google
I guess there wasn't a lot
came
of
up a
nudity,
different
but I
list.
mean, there was
more
two of the main
cursing.
sets. Well, two of the main sets in Deadwood were in brothels or whorehouses. Because you had the two whorehouses in Deadwood.
Yeah. I remember Deadwood.
And I guess that was more. It wasn't a whole lot of sex scenes, from what I recall. But you would randomly see the girls wandering around with their boobs out.
Just topless.
Yeah, it'd be because they would like. Like I said, there's really no other way to say it because that's what they were back in the Wild West. They were whorehouses.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
Whoa.
Oh, and I did watch Young Guns 2. I did finish it.
Hey, Cam, speaking of Cam, hit your boy up and see if he's still interested in coming back on and when he wants to come on. Cameron, I was listening to that episode today. That was a good interview, by the way, guys.
It was.
Which one?
With Brandon.
Oh, with Brandon? I was actually talking with our hopefully new interviewee today about that interview with Brandon Ford. That she's done podcasts before, so she's
done a ton of podcasts.
Yes, she has. She's actually, I sent you guys her website. She's actually really cool. I talked to her for about 30 minutes today, kind of going over work stuff. But I did bring up the possibility she is down. We just need to figure out a date when she's available and we're available.
I haven't had a chance to look through her stuff all the way yet, but I do wanna. I'll probably do that tonight when we get done. When I
Oh my gosh.
finally sit down and.
Go through her Instagram, dude. You're gonna laugh your ass off in the one picture because you don't see it coming, and it's just bam, and I laugh my ass off. I'll mention it in Snapchat later because holy shit, did not see it coming, and I was like, nice. But no, she's very accomplished. I don't know if you've seen her body of work.
No, I haven't seen much of anything. I clicked on it for a second, and I seen podcasts, and I clicked on that, and I started scrolling. But it was as I was leaving work, and then on top of it, I was, then I came home and basically ran right out the door.
But
I changed.
She's very quick-witted, so I literally, she sent me the website today, and I said, oh, okay, I'm going to send this over to the boys. She's like, great, I get to be judged by a bunch of guys. Scrutinized. She says, great, I can't wait to be scrutinized by a bunch of guys. I'm like, yeah, you're kind of like walking into the locker room. So
Yeah, tell her we're going to treat her right.
yeah, I mean, it's not like we're going to be like, hey, show us your boobs or anything like that, but
Jeff probably.
she
will.
seems really, fuck you, Chris. But she seems pretty cool. I've talked to her a couple times, done a couple meetings with her. And as I said, I think it's her husband, is a website designer as well. So, win-win-win-win for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So we can kind of get her stuff out there. I don't know if she still does stand-up, but she does do stand-up. She's got a
I'll
scouting
bring her on
location.
for. She doesn't even do stand-up anymore. What does she do? She works with you.
She works with us. Well, I'd like to see, like when we talked with Rob about stand-up, I'd be curious to get her perspective on, the female side of stand-up comedy.
They all suck.
Go to break.
I'm going to warn her about
Go to
you.
break.
She might be
break.
actually watching. I sent her the link, so, careful, Chris.
Trying to do a man's job. Get back in the kitchen, woman. No. I'm just-
Jesus Christ. I'm going to get a message any minute. Never mind, I'm good. My Google chat will just ring in here in about 30 seconds. Never mind, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
She's a comedian. She can take a joke.
Yeah. And she seems pretty cool. But yeah, I believe it's time for break.
I know what it is. He's trying to find a song.
It is.
Yep.
It is. Well, we have a special request for the second hour break, so I figured I would go ahead and second hour I'll go ahead and do that because apparently I'm Casey Kasem and I'm taking long distance dedications.
There you go. Sadie, did you
But
get my Coke?
What's on the menu for tonight?
I don't know. You bought groceries, woman. What are you cooking?
Yeah. But with that being said, we are going to take a real quick break. We'll be back here in just a few moments, about 5 minutes or so. When we come back from break, we do have the starting five announcements to make
Yes.
and all that fun jazz. And I felt like there was something else I was going to say, but I forgot. But anyways, go ahead and enjoy a little Blacktop Mojo.
The perfect
I'm
host doesn't
scatterbrained.
exist, folks. Just telling you now. I said it.
I am the perfect host. I'm great at everything I do. We had that discussion.
Remembering shit.
But no, like I said, we are going to take a real quick break. If you guys are already fans of Blacktop Mojo and you haven't already, go ahead and check them out on all social media and everywhere you stream music. Make sure you let them know we sent you. Just kind of stroke our egos
Can we
here.
hear some Blacktop Mojo?
Can we hear some Blacktop Mojo? Yeah.
I think.
And if you're not a Blacktop Mojo fan, or if you don't know who they are, well, then you're in luck because I'm about to pleasure your ear holes for the next 4.5 minutes.
Yes.
And if you know who they are, go tell a friend. Be kind. Share. Sharing is caring. The more you know, that's half the battle.
Now you know. No, it's just
We got a little Blacktop Mojo with I Will Ramble On. Enjoy. We'll be right back.
Tigers on the asphalt, screaming out the name.
Hell yeah. Well, Blacktop Mojo for you. Hopefully you enjoyed that. We are back. Hopefully you enjoyed the first hour. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us as always. If you're not already, go ahead and hit us up on the social medias at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You
Your
can also
audio's messed.
Monday,
Your
Wednesday,
audio's messed up, Chris.
Saturday night.
You sound like you're
Yeah, you
4
sound
miles
nothing.
away from your mic.
I'm right on top of my mic.
No, it doesn't sound
Sounds
like
weird.
It sounds weird, seriously.
Refresh your page.
I don't know. This is the point of the show where maybe
That's
you guys
better.
would start talking and filling it in with all that stuff. Never
No,
mind.
no, it's fixed.
That's better right there.
Okay.
I don't know what it was. It was just.
But anyways, like as I was saying, I don't know how bad that's going to sound on the replay. But if you guys aren't already, go ahead and check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night right here on Haps. Download the app; it's free. Give us a follow. You'll get the notification. You can come hang out in the chatters box with us. You can also get every single episode of the podcast if you don't want to hang out with us live on Spotify and basically anywhere and everywhere you get your podcast and jollies at. You can check out our merch link if you want to buy merch at teespring.com/nonsensical nonsense podcast. And you can email us at nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com if you want to get involved in the chatters box, champions, and submit your own starting five, or you just want to email us about whatever. It's there. It's available. And with that being said,
Yes. Snapchat, yes.
well, we are on Instagram.
Nonsensical Nonsense
Nonsensical
on both.
Nonsense.
On both of them, yes.
Yeah, we don't.
Oh, we don't have Snapchat.
We don't have a
just
Snapchat
have our-
out. That's
my
just
bad.
our group chat between
Yeah.
the three of us. But that's for.
That's just our personal Snap.
That's just for us to talk to each other and kind of, hey, you guys ready? Kind of thing.
Administrative page.
Yeah. Thank you. That's the word I was.
But
looking
yeah,
for.
we are on Instagram,
Behind the
Facebook,
scenes.
and Twitter.
Roger, that's so we can talk about you behind your back.
Pretty much. Just hit your
'Cause
Google
that's all we
Assistant
talk about is
and say,
Roger. Did
Nonsensical
you see what
Nonsense
Roger
Podcast. Dang.
Podcast series frequently mentioned on the web include Nonsensical Nonsense, Nonsensical Nonsense, Logical Nonsense, and others.
It's all us right there on Spotify,
That's,
right there on Anchor,
I'm not on Rumble.
on Listen Notes, on Twitter,
I am on
Player
Rumble, but I don't
FM,
use it.
on Instagram, whatever Knitter is. We're apparently on Knitter.
On
I said
Twitch.
Knitter with two T's. N-I-T-T-E-R. N-I-T-T-E-R. Knitter.
I think Twitter is very similar to Rumble, but it's for
Yes.
podcasts.
Facebook, SoundCloud. Apparently, we are on SoundCloud.
SoundCloud
that's two other
is
jackasses.
Amazon.
But we're just ask Siri or ask Google Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast. You can find me.
I actually
We would
prefer
never
listening
talk.
to the podcast on Spotify, folks. That's where you'll
If
find
we
me.
are on Rumble, it's something that Jeff has set up. Tony and I do not
No,
endorse
we're
that
not.
nonsense.
We are not on Rumble.
No,
I'm on
we are
Rumble.
not on
we
True
are not.
Social. I'm not on True Social, at least.
I'm not either.
Never even heard of True Social.
I
But-
I'm not on True Social, no.
isn't Truth
Before-
Social in that the goat? That's what I thought. I got you. I got him to agree. I got him to agree. Yeah.
I ain't on it.
I got him.
I ain't on it.
I
I'm
said
not
the
on it.
goat. He went, yep.
No, I didn't nod my head. I just looked my head down. I was like,
But isn't that who I'm thinking of?
I think that's Trump's page.
That's what I meant. I didn't want to say it because we don't.
Roger,
know
we are on
politics.
Twitch as well.
Damn.
We should be live.
We are on Twitch. We are on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right everywhere. Like I said, go to your
YouTube, to
just
catch any videos, any of the video replays, it's the best place to watch it is on YouTube. It's kind of hard to watch on Facebook because when we do get lulled and we start to get slow in spots, you'll want to scroll. So put us up on YouTube. Watch us there
yeah.
for replays.
Yeah, like I said, make it easy on yourself. Go to Google, go to Safari, go to whatever you use to go to Bing, go ask Jeeves. Fucking ask Jeeves if you want to. Remember Ask Jeeves? The search engine?
I use DuckDuckGo all of a sudden.
Well, use
I don't get-
DuckDuckGo. Either way, just
That
put in
place is
Nonsensical
awesome.
Nonsense Podcast, and you'll get all of our any place you can find us. You'll get all of it. There are a couple frauds out there. They're wannabes.
Yeah.
They're not the real
They
Nonsensical
only
Nonsense.
have like
They're
3 episodes, so they don't count.
well, one, they only have one episode, and they're like some kind of
Yeah.
weird fucking astrological
Yeah, they
zodiac.
gave up after 30 seconds, so.
Yeah, they was like, yeah, glad you did that.
There's,
before you
there's
were
only
100
3 lifers.
108 episodes like we have and haven't figured out that we suck yet.
We don't suck.
But
Just ain't ready.
Swallow.
with that being said, shall we get into the meat and potatoes of the 2nd hour?
Let's do some meat and potatoes because I'm ready.
Ooh, man, let's go.
Because they've heard us rant and ramble for the last hour with some change. I think they're ready for some content, some something.
I am.
Some something. I didn't ask what you were ready for. We don't care
Some
what you
something,
think or how you feel.
No one asked you.
We're worried about the fans.
Well, if you'd like.
Ricky Bobby.
If you're not first, you're last.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, with that being said,
Winning's winning. It
we
doesn't
did-
matter if you
we-
win by an inch or a mile.
that's what I keep trying to tell you guys. We did have a brand new starting 5 this week. We had the starting 5 songs that get you pumped up. And the Chatters box, as always, when they come in strong. We'll start out here with the Chatters box. We had Sadie's, Mercedes. She had Freak a Leak by Petey Pablo, Wild Ones by Flo Rida, Locked Out of Heaven by Bruno Mars. We don't talk about Bruno, no. Oh, sorry. I can't help myself. Fucking earworm, man. It just gets stuck in my head for no reason.
It's one of those things that just gets you.
She also had Hey Ya by Outkast, Welcome Back by Mace, and I'm Sprung by T-Pain.
Good list.
Yeah, this is a really good list. Eleanor came in and she had Dianima by Tool, Killing in the Name, Rage. I feel like we might want to contact Eleanor's FBI agent after this list,
Right?
because it might say a lot.
Yeah.
Just check up on her.
Like,
Make sure
she's
everything's okay.
She's trying to become the queen of fuck around and find out. Just letting everybody know.
Yeah.
Calling it now.
Imagine Dragons, Whatever It Takes. Clint Eastwood,
That's a good
Gorillas
song.
by the Gorillas. That is a good song. Ping One Down by Gomez. I have no idea what that is. And Glorious by Macklemore. We had a brand new entry this week. Mr. DJ shows up with his number 1 pick by Chief Keef, according to Jeff, Love Sofa.
Well, lest we forget, somebody had me repost it like 7 times because.
Well,
we
lest
put
we
it all
forget,
in
somebody
Wednesday
fucked it up
feed.
6 times. He also had Hit 'Em Up by Tupac, Slide by FBG Duck, PSA by K Flock, Switch It Up by Pooh Shiesta, and I don't even know what this is by Big Scar.
Exactly.
Soulsea Boys?
Yeah, and that is copied and pasted from his shit. So.
Well, DJ's, a little PSA. DJ's a young cat. He's only 14, so,
Yeah.
big on him
Don't
for
hate
throwing
on
a
him
list
too
in.
much,
That was,
folks.
yeah, no, that was
hate on
pretty
him
cool
too
that he
much.
threw a list in. I like that he put a list in. That was awesome.
When he's our age, he'll be able to look back at that list and go, "What was I thinking?"
Well, I also know
And that's
that
the beauty of
he,
these lists because I'm sure we can look back at our first couple lists and go, "Wow, really?
Not me.
Fuck you."
My list of shit.
I know one list in particular.
You
Jeff
mean
would
your
love
list
to
are
go
shit?
back and.
No, my list was the shit.
I know one list Jeff would love to go back in time and fix.
No, you know what? I stand by every pick I ever took.
We had that one that was a tie.
I do not regret my Jones potato chips because once again, I'll punch somebody in the face for a bag of Jones potato chips right now.
I mean, I agree, but unless you're from Ohio, you're not going to know that.
Once again, I'm just saying.
And last but not least, Jody comes in with Get Low by Lil Jon, Mama Said Knock You Out by LL Cool J, Brass Monkey by the Beastie Boys, Wake Me Up Before You Go by Wham, Pour Some Sugar on Me, Def Leppard, and
That's where
Push
she
It
got me. She got me
by
with
Salt
Def
and
Leppard.
Pepper.
She killed me with that salt and pepper. But that was a fire ass list.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah.
How are you not a
Well,
fan of
and-
that song, Tony?
I
What
hate
is
that
wrong
fucking
with you?
song. I hate that.
What did Salt and Pepper ever do to you? Show us on the doll where they touched you, sir.
They didn't do what I wanted to do with them.
Jesus. Well, there's
Show
that
us
in
where
itself.
they didn't touch you. There you go.
Yeah, that in itself could be a problem. And this week I did something a little bit different.
And turn around.
Oh shit! Go ahead.
I did try to get the Chatters box a little bit more love this week.
I saw
So I
that.
shared it out on a few pages. We did. So, but DJ came in. He had 3 votes.
Nice.
I don't know.
For
Sadie.
first time, that's not bad. I ain't mad at him. And for songs I've never heard
Yeah.
of, once again, not bad.
Well, yeah. Well, it just goes to show that we may or may not have some younger listeners, or we have listeners that are way cooler than we are.
Or we have listeners that probably shouldn't be listening because they're young. Too young.
Yeah, well,
Where are the parents?
I blame the parents.
I blame the parents.
I blame the parents in video games.
I take 0% of the blame. I'm just saying.
Yes. We are who we are. Eleanor had 4 votes. Sadie had 5 votes. I can't read my own writing here.
Nice.
And for a third time, a three-peat champion, if you will, Jody, absolutely. She ran away with it on our page.
I can't lie. She had. Sadie, you was a strong second with songs that people recognize.
No, well, and I was
That's
torn
okay.
between Sadie's and Jody's.
Yes.
But it was that
I
damn
agree.
Wham that damn Wham song.
No,
Put it over
was,
for
it
me.
Was, it was Def Leppard. That song, you want to talk about getting pumped.
We put it on social media. Let everybody vote out there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get as many people possible. But Sadie, your list was good. I didn't know that song by Flo Rida. I only know one song by his. But Jody's list, since I knew.
Oh, really?
I was very familiar.
Really? You
with
only
the
know
song.
one song? You know what?
I like.
Hold on.
Low,
Before
that's it.
I criticize.
Yes, you only know one.
No, you
song.
know Whistle. You know Whistle.
By Flo Rida.
That's Flow Rider.
I don't know Whistle by
Yeah.
Flo Rida.
So if you're not already, Sadie, go ahead and check out like anybody. That's why we push you guys to go to the social media. Facebook is generally where we put you guys.
That
So
song's
go to
not
the
about whistling,
Facebook
by the
page.
way.
Nonsensical Nonsense Facebook page. You'll see the posts and stuff like that. This week, like I said, I wanted to get you guys a little bit more love, so I actually shared you out in some Facebook groups that I'm in, and that's where some more of the votes came in.
Yes.
Which is what I did with our list this week too. I went a little different route and shared it out on all the pages that I follow or that I'm a member of or
Right.
whatever. So yeah, but no, I was torn. So congratulations, Jody, as the only three-peat champion. Cameron is a 2-time champion. Everybody else has got 1 win, except for some of the newcomers.
Right.
Well, I think
And-
if
but like
DJ
I said,
keeps up with it,
Sadie-
he's getting votes, which means if he keeps up with these lists, he might start beating Mom.
Yeah, and like I said, and I was talking to Jody about it today, and I said it was tough between you and Sadie. Like,
Yeah. Agreed.
you guys came in and crushed it, but it was that fucking Wham song.
I know, Ossifer.
We.
I haven't been drinking, Ossifer. I have not
She
been
doesn't want to come in the chat because she knows we're going to do it. That's why she doesn't want to come in the chat.
Hey, she loved it the first time I did it. She probably hates it now, but but no, and, it was tough, and that's what I was telling Jody today earlier. I said, at the end of the day, it honestly came down to that Wham song, because I love that song. I'm a huge George Michael fan, and I was more.
hey,
I can't believe I didn't think about it.
Most people
I know.
Yeah.
loved it regardless.
You know what?
Nobody
That's
cared.
the
That was a
beauty
hell
of
a
doing
song.
having the chatters box list, is because as many songs as we all had. I mean, we did 10, which was, by the way, hell to get on one list, one
Yeah,
picture.
how is it you nailed our list? One shot, bada bing, bada boom, it's done. It looks fantastic, and then you fuck up the chatters box list 6 times. I'm just saying. But speaking,
Who? Because I have the announcement of the new starting 5, which we're gonna keep it at 6. We might be able to
Okay.
go 10 again,
all right, whatever.
because the answers are real short.
Yeah. Our list, the show list, the main event, everything is good. Oh. She's so
Everything
good.
is
Sorry, I get
awesome.
distracted by it. I love those movies.
I do too.
I really do. I fucking love the Lego
No, the
movies.
best
I'm
part
not even
is when
lying.
he first sees her and he's like, "Hey," he's like, "You can't be here," and she tosses her head, and it just rotates.
You know what? When
And Will
you guys,
Arnett,
if you guys,
is
you
it
guys
Will
are all.
Arnett plays the Batman in it.
He plays Batman.
Fucking best Batman ever. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he cracks me up.
Hate me,
But
if you will.
have you seen that Ryan Reynolds movie, Free Guy?
Not yet.
Yes.
It
Loved
makes me think of the Lego movies,
yes.
like a live action Lego movie.
Well, it's more of a
Yes,
live action Grand Theft Auto, but yeah.
Yeah. No, but no. So,
But
anyways,
the concept. I mean, it's all over the map with like Fortnite shit and
Yeah.
the best cameo in that movie is Captain America himself going, "What the?" That is genius.
yeah,
He's
right.
watching on his phone.
But
at some coffee shop.
onto
Yeah.
the onto our list. Jeff, I just realized what you did on your list. You fucking jackass.
What'd I do?
Tony, if you can pull up Jeffrey's list, take a look
Hold
at
on.
Jeffrey's list. His number 4 pick.
Did I double it?
How he typed it in there.
Oh boy.
But you told him how to say it and how to type it.
I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say.
What'd I do?
I ain't got nothing to
Hold
say.
on.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna read it.
On mine?
Jeffrey had shoes.
Oh no!
and-
Oh
shoes.
yeah. Read it off.
What is that?
Go
What is
ahead.
that? What is that sign called? What is that sign called?
That's the and symbol.
And
Yeah, that's the and symbol. That's the and.
doesn't it
logo.
have a name?
I don't know, doesn't it?
I don't know. Anyways, Jeffrey had shoes and
It was the closest
shots
thing to
and
a G.
squats. Tony told you how to say it and how to
I
type
know,
it.
but I'm just saying.
It's the edited. That is what it looks like when you pull it up on the radio or something where you listen to it edited.
No, I don't want.
Jeff
I don't listen
had
to
shots
the
and
version
squats
edited.
by Vigilant. Is that his name?
I think it's actually a group, but yeah, Vigilant.
Oh, okay, whatever. He had Rose Tattoo by Dropkick Murphys. He also had, well, which just reminded me, you had an extra vote that I almost did not count. But
Oh,
because they just typed it in the name of the song.
yeah.
But he had Rose Tattoo by Dropkick Murphys, Hurt So Good by John Mellencamp. He had My capital N exclamation point double and sign
and.
A and A by YG Young YG Jeezy Rich and Rich Homie Quan. Also known as, if you want to listen to the edited version, My Hitters.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Why are you so
Just saying.
fucking difficult, Jeffrey?
Because that's my job.
Just say the words. You know you want to say it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What else did I have?
Sometimes I'm so glad you're a cat coach.
Subtitle
Because if you were
here.
closer, if you were closer to me, I would.
Folks, this is why we don't do the podcast together. We do it remotely because I would probably get clubbed by Tony and beer cans thrown at me by Chris. So.
Yes. He also had Good Times by
Probably
Styles P. I feel good by James Brown. Scotty doesn't know by what is it? Lustra.
Lustra.
Okay.
Is the actual
Peanut
band
Butter
actually-
Jelly by Galactus.
Yeah.
It's Tricky by Run DMC and Kiss by Prince.
Yep.
Good Lord, that was a tough list to go through.
No. It's kind of
Tony had Fantasy by Earth, Wind and Fire, Back to Life by Soul to Soul, Never Stop, Brand New Heavens, Doo Doo Brown, Two Hyped Brothers and a Dog. We Got Our Own Thing by Heavy D and the Boys, The Gambler by Kenny Rogers, Scenario, A Tribe Called Quest, Freak a Leak by P.D. Pablo, Who We Be by DMX, and No 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 by Dawn and Payne.
Stop. Did I or did I
Collaborate
spill
and
out to this
listen.
man? Did I not spill out to this man, Dawn Penn? He put Dawn and Penn.
No. Here's the thing.
You know, he didn't even put Payne.
On
He put Payne.
YouTube,
Dawn and Payne.
on YouTube, I copied the YouTube title.
That's the wrong
I
time.
copied the YouTube title
And the crazy part, Jeff, the only reason why
because I wanted to hear the song. Because every one of these songs that Tony that you picked, I have never heard, with the exception of The
And that's
Gambler
fine
and
and fair,
Freak a
but the
Leak.
crazy part is
So I was
you
listening
asked
to
us.
them as I was typing them in.
Ask us, and we pull up the title so you can spell it out properly on purpose.
saying.
That's why I'm on your ass about it.
I'm
We
just
fucking told you.
saying.
Watch the replay. If you get confused ever,
Check
watch
YouTube.
the replay.
Check YouTube.
I'm not checking YouTube. I'm telling you what it is. I know the song. Only
just
because I know
saying.
the song is why I say this to you. We specifically told your ass.
I know, but
The title, and
and
we
I
say
wrote
it
it
back
down
to you.
exactly the way you told me.
So you
And I
wrote it down how I
exactly
told
the
you.
way
How did you get Dawn and Penn?
Because that's how it was on YouTube.
But
It's
that's not what I
even
told
Dawn
you.
and Payne. It's Dawn and Payne.
No, it's Dawn
Penn.
Penn. It's Dawn Penn. That's her name.
Yeah. But he
Not
put Dawn and Payne.
No, her name is
Play
Dawn
to
Penn.
YouTube. Sorry,
Donna
I don't
Penn.
know. I don't
No,
own YouTube.
fuck it. It's official.
I know. I just
on
told you.
YouTube.
I'm just reading what's on the. I didn't make the list. I'm just reading what's on the list.
It's all Chris's fault. Chris told me, fuck with Tony and do this. There, I said,
Boys and girls, let me go ahead and
he
throw
says,
my
fuck with Tony.
let me go ahead and throw my nonsensical nonsense hat into the bag. Since I'm an official member, I'm putting my foot down. If you don't know the song, we play the hour when we say the song and we break it down. If you were confused,
Yes,
we
because
play
I
that
have all
hour.
the time in the
Because
fucking world.
this some
to
bitch
re-listen to an episode.
doesn't
that's
listen
not
to shit. And in the
now call
past
him
10
Toby,
minutes,
Tony.
you will see he does not listen to shit.
Wait,
Now call
what
him
did you say?
Toby,
I didn't
Tony.
hear him.
Now call him
Sorry,
Toby,
you were
Tony.
Muted,
Call him
Tony.
Toby.
You were muted again. You were muted.
No, I
didn't
wasn't
hear
muted.
you. You
I was
muted your
That was
mic.
one week. You been fucking up listening.
Yeah, you've been fucking up
I didn't hear
lists
you.
and
I just saw you screaming in your camera.
And I was quiet
Muted
for a
away.
month. I was quiet for a month
Dancing.
and a half. I'm like, no, he's gonna get it. It's all right. I know Jesus fucking Christ. I say it slow on purpose. I make sure you're writing it down when I'm saying it, and you still put that shit down wrong.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. That's all.
What? That don't even apply here.
I know it don't, but it sounded good. Damn it! Shut
Oh,
up, Chris.
my
Don't be an
God.
asshole. Don't be under the bus.
And last but not least, yours truly. I had Rough Riders Anthem by DMX, Never by Moving Pictures, Holding Out for a Hero by Bonnie Taylor, Run Around Sue by Dion, We Don't Want Another Hero by Miss Tina Turner, The Millennial Anthem with Guns N' Roses and Welcome to the Jungle, AC/DC Thunderstruck, Drake, Eminem,
It's actually
Lil
on YouTube.
Wayne.
It is just Drake featuring Eminem, Lil Wayne, and all of them.
It's a Drake song. It's over Drake's album. That's
It's a
why.
Drake
yeah,
song.
it's a
on
Drake
Drake's
song.
album.
song.
But
Yeah, I
but
know. That's
it's-
why I just put Drake.
Yeah,
but-
that's fine. That's why I only said Drake,
Yeah, I know.
so not to confuse you, because I know how easily you're confused.
What squirrel?
But I got to give this. But I'm trying to give the song justice and do it properly by announcing
Right,
everybody
I
who's on
understand.
the song. I had Ain't Going Down by Garth Brooks and Fortunate Son by CCR, also known as Creedence Clearwater Revival.
What a revival.
Yes, sir. I could have picked any number of songs from those guys.
Actually, yeah, no, walking out. What's the walking out my back door? One of the greatest things.
Yeah.
I mean that song.
You know what that song was about? I was staring out my back door or something, looking out my back door.
Yeah, look.
You know what that song was about?
No.
When he wrote it, he was tripping on acid.
Nice.
He was tripping balls.
I don't doubt it.
Like
So, and the winner
straight up tripping balls.
I think that's like a prerequisite for being a band
Hey,
in that
Dana, how you doing?
era.
If it's not you, I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah. What's going on, Dana? So, shit.
And
just
I guess
lost
we'll
my
never know
list.
because Chris lost him.
I lost my list.
See,
My bad.
You
Hold
guys
on a
give
second.
me shit for misspelling shit, but this motherfucker can't even keep track of a list.
So, okay,
Of
so the
numbers.
votes came in, the numbers were counted, the votes were counted, the numbers were tallied. This week, Jeffrey, you had 15. Yes. Okay. Make
More
sure.
people
I
are
don't. I
voting.
can't read my own
Plus.
chicken scratch.
More people are voting. That's the plus.
Well, I shared it out to a lot more places, and then it came
and-
down
Yeah, go ahead.
to this Mike muted goofy son of a bitch, and the greatest champion of all time. Tony D and the Glick, or the Tony, I think is what he called himself last week.
I don't know. It was muted, so we never.
I don't
heard
know. I don't know. I can't read lips. I can't read
it.
lips.
Can't read lips. Speaking of
But-
which, have you seen bad lip reading on YouTube? Holy shit, that's
Oh,
hilarious.
yeah. Dude, that's shit's so old. But it came down to Tony D and myself. It was a tight one actually this week between the three of us.
Yeah. Sounds like some big
But-
numbers came up.
Yeah, well, like I said, I did something a little bit different this week.
Well, I already know who won
shit.
because we saw Chris turn around.
I see you, brother.
I changed it up for you.
So you
Macho
graduated-
Man Glick. Ooh, yeah! Coming back to the top of the mountain, brother.
Isn't that the graduation song?
Yeah, it's Macho Man Randy Savage's
Okay.
theme music. Figured I'd chain it up since Jody and I both took the win this week. I even changed up my belt this week.
We both
It
won?
just sounds like you should be in a. Yeah,
No,
Jody
Jody
won.
and I won.
Jody won.
Oh.
And then Chris won. Sorry, it just sounds like you should be in a cat and cow.
That's Macho Man Randy Savage's theme music.
Just saying. Every
King and
fucking
Queen of
graduation
Nonsensical
in the history of
Nonsense.
the planet.
A whole lot of
Raining. Ooh, yeah.
I will give it to
Macho
you, Chris.
Man Glick and Miss Jody.
You hit some good ones. However, the Never
think-
by Moving Pictures, if you don't know it by name, as soon as you hear the first three notes, you know.
Oh,
it's-
yeah, you know it.
That song is so
You know.
good. And I didn't put it on my list for the simple fact I was like, nobody's gonna know it by name, because I didn't know it by name until I actually heard it on Spotify, and I was like, oh, that's the name of that song.
What's up, Chris? What's happening? How you doing?
Even though it does say its name in the song like 40 times in a row.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm just
if you don't,
realizing
here,
that.
just real quick so we don't get in trouble.
Yep, go ahead. Good song.
Maybe.
And there's nothing funnier than Kevin Bacon. Yeah, exactly. That's Never by Moving Pictures. and I'm sorry, have you watched Footloose lately?
Yeah, love it.
Wow. That
It still
dance,
stands
I'm
up.
sure if you did that dance today, you'd just be like, wow, somebody's going to get made fun of.
No. Well, and I think what and Tony, by the way, you had 16,
It's official.
I'll take
Nice.
it. That's a higher number of votes.
and I had 19.
Well, we got more people voting. That's a plus.
So we're
Yeah.
all double digits, which is a good thing.
Yes.
So I'm happy about that.
So and I honestly I think I was kind of surprised because you guys had a lot of songs that not most people knew or heard of. So I think that's what at the end of the day kind of really
Yeah, well,
gave me
not to-
that
not to
because I
call your
slaughtered you
songs
guys on
low-hanging
Facebook.
fruit. No, but not to call
I
your
saw it.
songs
It
low hanging
was.
fruit. But no, here's the thing: every one of your songs, everybody's heard of.
Mine too.
I
No, that's
believe
not true,
I
Tony,
believe the
because
list was
only
called
two of yours I
songs that
heard.
get me pumped.
I had never heard
Songs that get
I had
you
to listen
pumped
to the
up.
other ones that you had. so before you jump off that cliff, Tony, I'm just
It's gotta
saying.
be me. I burp all the time.
I'm hang I'm hang gliding.
Well, for this week's starting,
All I know is the rightful king is taking
And-
his spot on this throne.
and I think this is another one where we might do 10 of, but it is your favorite movies of all time. So
Ready now.
if you're loving the new Batman, whatever, it can go on your list. If you love, fucking
I'm ready now.
damn.
Well,
I
I'm
literally
gonna
just
say
came
this
up with
right
this
now.
2 seconds ago.
I'm gonna say this right now to avoid confusions.
Yep.
Chatters box. Anybody in the Chatters box? Jody, you already know. Sadie,
Max
get
six.
you listed. Dana, if you'd like to take part. Roger, if you want
All
to
right,
get in there.
drop one
Cameron.
in. Chris, drop one in. If y'all can't get it to nobody, any and everybody out
What
there,
up?
I'm just gonna click this.
What
I'm
up,
gonna see
Chris?
if it's good. Anybody out there that wants to make a list, top 5, top 10,
Five.
top
Top 6.
movies of all time.
Okay,
No,
five.
five.
Chatter's box is max 5.
Status box is 5. Top 5 movies, in your opinion, of all time. Send your list to Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast, one word, at gmail.com.
That's correct.
Because I'm ready now, and this ain't what y'all want.
Strawberry banana dragon fruit. It's called Lola. Chris, to answer your question.
I'm smoking Bubble Spear.
Crack.
This is a spearmint menthol.
Of course, it's menthol.
I just want to point out, Chris, that was all you. I was thinking it. I didn't say it.
I gotta get him at least once.
Oh, my day is coming. Don't you worry. My day is coming. My day is coming. My day is coming.
But yes, anybody who is listening, you have until the end of the show, Saturday, or let's change it.
Everybody
Saturday
make
night.
a list. Top 5 movies of all
Your
time.
top 5 favorite movies.
Favorite movies of all time.
What do you guys want to put in the
Dana,
podcast in
refresh
the
page.
chat or the email?
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Okay.
Dana, refresh your page. Drop down, come back up, or refresh it. But yeah, I'm ready right now. I'm trying to stop my mind at 20.
I know, right? That's why we might have to do 10 this week as well.
Whatever you can fit.
That's not really
I
a
can do
one-word
10.
thing.
It's about the max.
Dana's new. She doesn't do a lot of this, so she's normally in the chat, so she doesn't really come up and broadcast. I got enough. She can hit me up and she.
Oh, she don't have to come up and broadcast. I'm just telling her if she wants to get a
No.
list, get a list.
She's on Habs every now and then, but. she's
So
on-
as far as the Chatters box go, it's only 5 pages, or your top 5 for you, and we'll take up to 6 people out of the Chatters box. So if you want to get in there, go ahead and get them emailed to us. You got until end of the show Saturday, unless we change it up last second, like we have a tendency to do.
Very big tendency to do.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna call it
And
now
the
for
emails
us.
in the Chatters box.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it now for us 10, boys. It's 10 this week because like songs, there's so many to choose from that like my head is rattling already with ideas. Like as Tony said, I'm almost ready now.
And you know what's crazy? I haven't made this list yet. Out of all of this that I got and crossed off,
I know you need to send me send me the ones you have, Tony, the titles.
right now.
In the
No, not right now.
No, not right now. But later on. That way I can actually have them so that I can actually
No, I got you
announce
covered.
them on a Wednesday.
got you.
Because I completely forget the ones we did on that one day with Brian,
Yeah, you
Well,
where we just sat there and rattled off list ideas.
this Saturday, I will be broadcasting from a different location, so I will make sure somebody else is involved and gets her list
Ooh, we're gonna get to
into
watch
us.
Chris get smacked again.
No, we're
Awesome.
not.
Bullshit.
We
I'm
get to
gonna
watch.
make
We
sure.
get to watch
I'm
you
gonna sit
lose.
there and just say tiny, tiny,
We get
tiny,
to watch you
tiny,
lose
tiny.
50 pounds of machismo every time she's.
I ain't afraid of her. She'll scare me.
Listen, Jeff.
Yeah.
I ain't do nothing. What are you talking about?
Yeah, y'all some assholes.
I'm gonna. I don't know if you guys have seen that T-shirt that says "Ask me about my ninja costume," and then you lift it up over your face and it's got the thing. I'm gonna get one of those. I'm gonna send it to Jody.
Damn.
She was, man. She was like a ninja, just creeping around here. She said you were so involved in the show that you didn't even see me walk in. I'm like, well, yeah, I'm doing the show, but still, I don't expect to like just out of the corner of my eye, all of a sudden you just pop up. You're just like, you know?
Dana, Glick is the one burping. He burps all through the broadcast. If your dad was the best, Glick accepts a challenge.
I will challenge accepted, Dana. What's
Jeeves,
going on, Jeeves?
top 5
What's
movies
up,
of all
Jeeves?
time. Make your list, bro. Make your list. Where you at? Give me a status update.
I used to try to hide and contain the burps, and then I was told by these two gentlemen to just let them go because it's what I do.
Yeah, I mean seriously.
So
dude,
even now, I still
we
don't.
don't censor
Jody
anything
is
else.
nonviolent when you ain't around. He turned into a little punk.
It's only non-violent when she's an hour and a half away.
Oh, you in LAX? Okay, good. You made it back to the continental U.S. Good. So you ain't got
Nice,
far to go.
Jeeves.
Dana, we can all do that. Trust me. I don't
But
want to do it on camera because I'm
so
gonna take.
your top 5 favorite movies of all time. I think this is going to be another list that none of us have any. Or top 10 for us, right? This is going to be another list that we don't have to worry about.
No, we got to worry about this. We like some of the same movies. We got to worry about this one.
I don't
Yeah,
have to
this
worry
one.
about
This
Trust
one's
me.
well.
Trust me, I don't have to worry about this. Okay, hold on a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I think you and I talked
don't
about
give
this
us the answers.
separately.
Jeeves, don't tell everybody. Just make the list. Don't put it in there.
Just make the list
Yeah,
and email
Make
it
the
to us.
list,
You know the
because
make the
rules,
list
then-
and send it to
Steve.
me. Make the list and get in touch
Yeah.
with me. Dana,
Dana,
don't
you're new
tell
here.
nobody.
Just make a list. Don't put
Just
it in the
make your
chatter's
list.
box.
Don't tell them in the chat yet. Make your list and then email it to nonsensical nonsense podcast, one word, at gmail.com. That's what you
That's all
do.
you gotta do.
That's all
That's
you
all you
got to
gotta
do.
do.
Because I haven't
We'll
made
get your
this.
list, and then we'll read them off. I'll read
I
them
have
off
to go ahead and
Saturday.
get started because I've already done my list before. But
5.
damn it, these two bastards still want to ask for it again. Jeeves, you all got to get 6. We are doing 10. People on the outside are doing 6 and sending it in. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Glick.
five's max
Tony.
for the chatter's box because I can't fit 10 in.
Yes, Glick. Take your
I don't
time.
know if you can see all that bling on my shoulder.
It's glaring off of my head.
It's your head that's fucking glaring off the camera. I don't know which is shinier, my belt or your head.
These nuts.
Oh, I thought you had hair down there because you was a man.
Yeah,
Damn.
playing in there again.
You fucking-
Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast at gmail.com.
Well, no, but like I don't.
But,
I do see some songs overlapping or some movies overlapping. For,
No, I don't see
for-
movies overlapping. Well,
No, I
maybe
do.
between you and
I don't
Tony,
know.
but I don't see any overlapping for me.
I think
I
for,
don't,
Uh,
no, because
we are all
you
thinking
guys.
the
let me-
same one
I
already.
think
We're all thinking the same one already.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. We're all thinking Die Hard. Stop playing.
No, we're not.
Okay.
Now it's not even on my mind.
Okay.
But I do want to
well, it's
ask.
not on my mind,
if
but
you-
I do have a couple.
now that
of,
Tony said Die Hard, would that include the entire franchise or just the
You can
movie?
pick one. No, pick one. Like you
No,
said.
no,
one.
pick like for instance, if you like for instance, I know you're not a fan.
Just
of
stick
Fast
with the
and
Die
Furious,
Hard,
but, like if you want to put, Fast and Furious 5.
or
Then,
go with Fast and
add the
Furious.
number.
Just completely
Yeah.
ignore what I said.
No, but like the franchise, but like for instance, certain parts of franchises, certain movies are better. Godfather.
No, I
2,
agree. That's why I was
for
asking. If you put Die Hard, does that include the entire franchise,
No,
or is it just
it's
one movie
single
out of that
movie.
franchise? Okay,
example. Single movie.
that's why I was asking.
And I'm calling it now. I'm stealing Willie's.
Now you don't have to
Wonderland.
worry about adding the years. Just put the movie in.
Still, which one? Which one you taking?
Willie's Wonderland.
You got it. You got it.
And I will say this: if it's a remake of an old movie,
Make
put
sure you
whether
put the
want
remake.
whether
Yeah.
remake or the original, like Just whichever one you want.
Yes.
It is
that
a wrestling
the
belt.
wrestling belt because he thinks he's Billy Badass.
It's because I'm the champ. It has nothing to do with me thinking I'm Billy Badass.
Y'all are screwed. Come on. Y'all are screwed.
You're real salty that I'm a 13-time champion.
First of
Who,
all, I got
me?
here 6 championships after you had the first 7. So no.
First of all, we were maybe three. We were maybe 3 in, Tony, when you joined.
Y'all are
So
screwed.
both y'all bitches are salty as hell.
Y'all are screwed.
I'm not salty. At the end of the day, everything else in my life is going so good. If I lose this, it doesn't affect me.
Everything
It's not
is
like
going so good until your wife
I'm not
comes home
Chris
pregnant.
I'm not Chris when I sit there and I
fucked
go,
up.
that's fucked up, dude. That's fucked up.
That's fucked
I'm
up.
not Chris going, I lost this week. I just fucking.
let's see what we got here.
I don't care to lose.
But I do win.
Yes, you do.
So I'm
Yes,
just
you do.
saying. Yeah,
Yes,
you
you
do.
No, I
Don't
don't.
lie.
I really don't.
That's the
I've
fuck
known
you
you for
do.
25 years. Don't fucking lie to my face. You
I
lie
won't
like
know
a
you in a year.
rug
I
and a
won't know you
broke
in a
dick
year,
dog
I see.
all in one.
I got 3 more. Yeah, well, yeah. Ric Flair was a 13-time champ. I thought he was
G's
16.
1 and 2 were Christmas movies.
And Lethal Weapon's a Christmas movie too, as
Yeah.
well. The first
That's
one.
correct.
Ric Flair is a 16-time champion. I have 3 more, and then I will.
Hey,
I've already
did
beat
you
Tom
know-
Brady. I've already beat
Technically-
Kobe Bryant.
Technically,
I've already beat
Princess
Michael
Bride is a
Jordan.
Christmas movie
I've already
as well.
beat. What is?
Princess Bride is a Christmas movie.
Oh, I couldn't argue that. I don't. I mean, that's a good movie, but I don't know it like
Princess
you know.
Bride is a Christmas movie?
If you watch when Peter Falk walks into Fred Savage's bedroom, on the walls,
Yeah.
Santa Claus and all that shit.
He was
So
telling the
technically, a
story,
Christmas movie.
He was telling the story. That's
Fred
right.
Savage is in the Christmas Bride or the Christmas
Princess
Bride.
Bride, yeah.
Princess.
Yes, he's the sick kid that Peter Falk reads to. Peter Falk narrates it, but he's reading the
I've seen
book
the
to
movie
Fred
like
Savage.
one time.
That's
I've
why
seen the
in
movie
the
one time and I was
Deadpool-
bored out of my
in a-
fucking mind.
Fuck. Watch your whore mouth. That's an amazing movie. In the Deadpool made for TV movie, which is just Deadpool edited for TV.
That's a Christmas
It's
movie.
not made for TV. It was the uncensored extended
Yeah.
version. Or no, it was a censored. It was a censored.
It was a censored version.
Extended version.
And
Yeah.
you see
But it wasn't
Fred
made for
Savage
TV.
lying in bed and Deadpool reading to him.
They
It's-
made
it's a
that. They
callback
made
to
that
Princess Bride.
Deadpool 2. They made that Deadpool 2 as a shot at the critics because the critics were all over him for making
Yeah.
a rated R superhero movie. So that was Ryan Reynolds' genius. He's
At
always
the end of the
dreamy,
day, you
but he's a
could not
fucking
make
genius.
Deadpool not rated R. I have not seen the censored version because what's the
No,
fucking
it's
point?
no, it's funny how they censored it. So it was worth it.
Oh, okay.
Like
I need to-
it was 100%. No, it wasn't like you go and it wasn't like you go and buy an edited version of a CD, or
Okay.
like if you're watching, or like if you're watching like Lethal Weapon on TNT, and instead of motherfucker, it's like mother cupcake biscuit piece of
Yeah.
you
No,
know, ice cream cake.
In Die Hard, the line, instead of yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, it's yippee-ki-yay, mother falcon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Said by
so
Bruce
like,
Willis.
Yeah,
Said
like I
by
said,
Bruce
the-
Willis, so which means they
the-
recorded it like that.
the extended clean version of Deadpool 2 is 100% just nothing but shots at the critics. The way they did it.
I
So
might
it's
have to
still
watch it.
it's still funny. It's
I might have to watch it now.
yeah, no.
I was
and
actually
like I said,
my,
no, but okay,
brother-in-law
but it
was
does
just
start
telling
out
me
with
the other day
it does
he wants
it
to
does
see
start
it.
out with he has Fred Savage duct taped to a bed because he's kidnapped him, and he's forcing
Yeah,
him to listen to the bedtime story of Deadpool 2.
Right, and that's a direct callback to the Princess Bride.
Mother forklift.
To the
Oh
point
yeah,
where,
it really does.
Where
No, closed caption does the same thing, Roger.
does it really?
Yeah, it'll either just bleep out the curse word so there's no curse word there, or they'll
put in-
change it
or
to
put
something.
in
Yeah, they'll change it to
Right.
something totally different.
at and symbols, exclamation points, which is what I did.
Tony, get your boy.
I'm making my list when
No,
y'all
but
talking
the-
shit.
Tony, get your boy.
I'm
that's all
making
right.
my list when
I
y'all
got
talking
all
shit. He don't listen. He don't listen. I got it.
in the
Don in pain, get your boy.
in the
I will vouch for Tony because Tony
Princess
did.
Bride.
Tony did dumb it down and say it as slow as possible as he could to you. And he even said he even preferences with Jeff. Listen to what I'm about to say.
I said, if you do this, I can't help you.
And then I got a message from Chris saying, fuck with him.
No, you did not either.
Saying,
Because we fuck with him enough on here. Do you think I really need you to fuck with him by spelling his shit wrong?
I just want to see Tony's head explode. take the glare
I
off.
knew it wasn't going to explode.
No, but
Yeah,
like,
one of the
the
stunt
scenes
actresses,
from
wasn't it?
that Deadpool 2 censored version, and where Fred Savage is in the bed and everything, he's wearing the exact same shirt, and the room is exactly like it was in Princess Bride. The difference is Fred Savage is like 55 instead of like 12.
Yes, Dana D. Men and women will have different favorite movies. The kicker is, see,
Oh, yeah.
the greatest part. This is the greatest part about this show, and I'm going to go ahead and tell everybody. I love the fact that they were doing this list. I also love the fact that we try not to pick the same thing. That is the greatest
Yeah,
challenge.
and that's what
we try
that's what-
not
yeah,
to
we
pick
don't
the
do
same
duplicates.
picks. We do it like the NFL draft. If somebody's got that pick, we're not going to use it. We got to come up with something else. If you all don't get anything out of this show, that's what the fuck I enjoy up here. We get a kick
Yeah,
out
no,
of
that's
using
the
our own
best part.
brains and not copying each other.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
and,
that's true.
and it would make like if we all had the same 10, it would kind of make
Exactly.
null and void the list. So
Well, and that was Dana. A couple episodes back, we did our celebrity crushes. A few episodes back for our 100th episode, we did our childhood celebrity crushes, and obviously women had different. They had male crushes, and we had female crushes. So
Yes.
but that's this is probably by far one of my most favorite things that I came up with for the podcast was this starting five. Out of all the things that I've come up
I'm
with,
here to add the spice to that shit because I'll be goddamned if we don't have fun trying to see what the hell we're gonna come up with and not picking the same.
well, and that's the fun thing about it is like, as you're coming up with the list, you're sitting there going, "No, Tony's got that one. I know it.
I'm just here to win.
Like right now, I'm already taking off my list, Boys in the Hood because Tony's got it.
Keep naming movies, Jeff. We're just yelling at the chatter's box, and you're just gonna keep rattling off fucking movies.
Damn, Chris, it's a black joke. Damn, you take a hint.
Don't make the.
My new hashtag for
Good
this
movie though. Actually, if you want
Hashtag
to call
fucking white people.
actually, if you want to call yourself a cinephile, it doesn't matter if that movie is a black and or a white movie. That is a fantastic fucking movie.
No, that is an amazing movie. I just it was the first one to pop in my head that's
it was highly
a
impactful.
all-black cast.
for what we
You
had.
should have used Joanna Man.
Fuck that. I love that movie. That movie's awesome. That cracks me up.
Unbelievable.
Out of all the movies that could be remade today,
We
I
didn't
think
do that
movie
list yet.
would go
We
off
didn't do that
really
list
well,
yet.
but it would be different.
We did not make
What
that.
list
No,
was it?
that
That list is supposed to
oh,
come
yeah.
out.
movies
We
that
haven't
could be
done it
made
yet.
today.
Yes, we haven't
But
done
you know
it
what?
yet.
I was actually thinking about it today. A lot of movies, even just certain scenes, would have to be changed.
I don't know
Like-
I don't know. I honestly don't think that. I don't. That's going to be a very hard list for each one of us to come up with five.
I'm already got my 5 ready.
No, but here's the thing: like, even
Five
the Princess
different
Bride
apiece.
probably couldn't be made today
5
because
five-
they make
we
fun
all
of
got different
Andre the
tastes.
Giant being
We
a
discussed
giant.
a few, but we all have different tastes. And let's be
Bully.
clear, we can't be as graphic or as vocal or as rude and disrespectful to today's movies like they were back in the day. That's what makes us so
Right.
easy.
Uh-oh, somebody's in Tony's driveway.
Machi Cheese early. He's mad.
I got another.
I told you not until 9. You sons of bitches.
Yo, one more joke, I'm gonna get on your ass. One more joke, I'm gonna get on your ass.
I'm the champ. I can say and do what I want.
I am a champ. I can do and say whatever I want.
Friday is a good movie. I will say that. I love
One
the
time.
Friday series.
And you
Which
fucked up your celebration.
Nah. It's all right.
Hey Jeff, look. Jeff, look, who am I?
Oh, we're gonna do impressions? Okay.
Uh-oh, here it comes. Here it comes. For those of you who can't see, Tony is imitating Chris, hiding from Tony.
Hey, she carries a gun, to be honest with you. Hey, she carries a gun.
Listen,
I said,
Don't
my
get me
hands
wrong.
are up.
Hey,
My hands are up.
Chris,
Don't
at
shoot.
the end of the day, at the end of the day, I ain't mad at you because I do the same thing with my wife.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Hey, hey, look, look. I am not ashamed of being afraid of that woman because at the end of the day, do I think she could? Do I think she could beat my ass? No, but do I think she can hurt me? Absolutely.
Well, on top of that, and
Wait, Jeff, I can
What?
see, I can see, Glick, I can see Glick now. Will you teach me the football?
Teach me the football.
Will you teach me the football?
And she could do it all legally too. Like that's a fucked up thing. That's the most scary thing about it. She could do it legally.
Exactly.
and she'd be filling out the police report, so
Before
you
she
can
ever
charge
did
you
anything.
didn't even do.
You're done, son. You're done.
Before she ever did anything, she'd be filling out the
Bugs
report.
on
Isn't that
She's like, he
premeditated?
had
Shut
crack
up.
too.
It is. It is.
Sorry, I guess it's not.
Will
No,
you
I'm
teach me
just
the football.
kidding. No. But that was funny. Y'all
The
motherfuckers.
foosball. Well, even
That was
even a
funny.
movie
She
like
cracks
50
me up.
First
She
Dates.
cracks me up. She really does.
50 First Dates could not be made today. And here's why. Think about it.
We gotta go to break.
Sandler's character in the beginning of the movie is the biggest piece of shit. Because all he does is run around and fuck chicks and then forget them.
The Accused.
That's
should be remade
misogynistic,
today.
so-
That movie should not be remade. I fucking
No,
hated that shit.
no. I'll bring
Are
it
they
up again,
remaking it?
Tony. I know we talked about it once. The girl with the dragon
Oh.
tattoo, that scene.
Fuck no. I don't even
Could
want to
not
see
be
it
made
no
today.
more. I do not want to see that no more. And there were two scenes she went through the wrong shit. I don't care what nobody said.
Yep.
I Spit on Your Grave could not be remade again.
Fuck
That was
you, that
remade in
movie's
the
awesome.
that was remade in the
They did remake that.
2010s. They
Yeah.
could do it.
So I said it could not be remade again.
Well, it couldn't be
Oh, okay.
mainstream. It could be independent. Independent.
Oh, yeah. No, that's
Well,
no,
they can make
no,
anything
those-
independent,
those-
but I mean,
those
will it be
revenge-
accepted is the
those-
question.
Those revenge movies are fantastic, like Last House on the Left
Oh, yeah.
and stuff like that. They're great, but unfortunately, you could do them, but they could not be as great. And even the remake of I Spit on Your Grave, in the remake of Last House on the Left, were not very far off from being just as graphic as the originals.
And I love the ending. Go to break. I love the ending.
Oh yeah, both of those movies had fantastic endings.
I love the ending.
Was it? It was Last House on the Left where they had old boys head in the
turned them on and
microwave.
walked away. I said, "Fuck!
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I can't move." I know.
But I was listening to a podcast today, and they were talking about 50 First Dates, and they were like, it could not be made today because Adam Sandler's character. I mean, he's a fucking stalker.
Yeah.
Technically,
They still make stalker movies.
Yeah, but I mean, he's
you can
creepily
make them. You can
stalking.
make them. Just gotta make sure that it is what it is. But with that being said, we're gonna take a real quick break, guys. We got a little Black Hot Mojo special request. They're probably not even here listening anymore, goofy bastards. But it was a special request, and I told them that we would do it in the second hour. So a little Black Top Mojo in the second hour. We like to do covers of Black Top Mojo. Probably one of my favorite covers by them, but it's Fleetwood Mac's "Dreams." Cameron asked for it because it is his daughter's favorite song by Black Top Mojo. Both the girls. So Gracie and Kennedy, this one is for you guys from Uncle Chris. A little Black Top Mojo with "Dreams."
Okay, I got you.
Got a little talking in the beginning, but they kick right in. If you guys don't know who Black Top Mojo is, check them out anywhere you stream music and on all social media at Black Top Mojo. Go show them some love and let them know we sent you.
Now here you go again. You say you want your freedom, but when that bring you down, it's only right that you should where you fit. But listen carefully to the sound. Dreams of loneliness are like a heartbeat drives you mad. Oh, the stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost. Yeah, what you had. playing. And I said, hey, women, yeah, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. Oh, you will know. You will know. Thunder only happens when it's raining. And players, they only love you when they're playing. And I say, hey, women, yeah, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you know. You will know. Yeah, you will know. Like a heartbeat drives you mad. Like a heartbeat drives you mad. Like a heartbeat drives you mad. Drives you mad. Drives you mad.
Hell yeah. Welcome back.
Kevin, quiet. I hit the wrong button first.
Yeah, right. Welcome back to the show,
hit the
guys.
mic
Hope
button,
you-
then the camera, and I meant to do it reverse.
Yeah, that's all right. I have a mouthful of fucking food over here. I'm Tonying it up.
Nice. I know. Yeah, I was
And
gonna
the
say it's
motherfucker's
not an
eating again.
episode until this motherfucker eats.
Jesus,
I
that's
actually-
the second time
I
he's
actually-
eaten.
I actually made myself some burgers. They were awesome.
Well, welcome back to the show, guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I'm Glenn, as always. We got Tony D stuffing his fat face. You can say hi to the people because this is also an audio show. So this is the point where I introduce you and you respond back and you say, "Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Tony D." Doo-doo-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. You know, but no, you just ignore me. Fuck it, he's the black guy on the show. You'll figure out who he is. He sounds black. He doesn't sound like Jeff or I. He's a token black guy. That's
Careful,
fucked up.
motherfucker.
That's whack.
Careful, motherfucker.
Oh shit! Oh snap! That shit is whack.
Oh, snap. No, and then we got Jeffrey with us as always. We are the proverbial Three Musketeers. What was that? What was that show? The Three Amigos. Yeah, we're more like the Three Amigos.
I'm not wearing that outfit.
No, none of us wants to wear the. Jeff wears the outfit on a daily basis,
No, I'm
but that's
good.
just because where he lives, he has to.
it's like a prerequisite.
Yeah.
If you live in Mexico as long as I have and haven't worn a mariachi outfit, something's wrong with you.
That's whack, Jack. But if you guys aren't already, we'd greatly appreciate it if you go follow us on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And you can also join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night right here on Haps. Download the app. It's free. Give us a follow. You'll get the notification. You can come hang out in the chatters box like so many have done tonight, like Jody and Cam and Sadie's and Rogers and Dana and Jeeves and Chris and so many more. They're hanging out here shooting the shit with us. You guys can see us live. Since Tony refuses to say hi to you guys on the audio, you can at least see who Tony is. And then speaking of the audio, you can get every single episode on Spotify at Nonsensical Nonsense and wherever you get your little podcasts and jollies from. Just go ahead and we're everywhere, literally everywhere. You can just simply put in your Google or Ask Siri or whatever, Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast, and you'll get all that jazz. We do have a merch store at teespring.com/Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast. And you guys can email us anytime with anything. If you want to get your starting five in for this week, we got your starting five favorite movies, and you can email that at nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com. And with that being said, we are back for the third and final hour. It's called Dressing for Dinner. Where Jeff lives. It really is. It is pouring down rain here as well, Sadie's. Apple Podcasts. We are on Apple Podcasts. We are on Google Podcasts. We are on. We are literally
Anywhere you can get your podcast
everywhere.
tell us.
Yeah. Um, I have no control over that. Dana, I love Fleetwood Mac. Not a big Tom Petty fan, but I do love Fleetwood Mac. I love Stevie Nicks.
Yes, Jeeves. Apple Podcast.
What's up?
Oh, I gotta save that for Saturday night. Unless Jody wants to come into the chat and drop that in the chat. Hey, Debbie,
What'd she say?
What's up, Debbie?
a movie that none of us better have in our list. Otherwise, there's no coming back from.
Uh-oh.
Hell, I want to know now.
Now
Well, I don't think
now I'm worried because I mean, she does carry a gun. So I'm like, ugh.
Well, I think it's safe.
Every time I pick one, I get Chris. This isn't it, right? Okay, I'm just checking.
I think it is.
Chris, like, am I safe?
I think it's safe to say none of us are going to have this movie on our list. Because she said she walked away for a minute. We came and she came back and we were talking about her and wanted to know what that was. And I said, you assholes were making fun of me because she was domestically abusing me last
We didn't
weekend.
say you was abusing him. We said he's scared of you.
I'm a
cop
victim.
too.
I'm a
Listen,
victim.
Wait. I worked as a cop too. I know terminology. I didn't set you up.
I'm a victim. I'm a victim, Tony. You guys should support me. I've been victimized.
Are you saying you're her Johnny Depp and she's Amber Heard?
Possibly.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Oh,
That's more like it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
probably.
Although I will say, Chris, you look nothing like fucking Brad Pitt. Ever.
Well, I mean, that's okay. That's
On
okay.
your best day.
Thank you, Sadie.
That's okay. I don't wanna look like Brad Pitt. Nothing wrong with Brad Pitt. I mean, Brad Pitt's a handsome man.
Hey,
I just don't want to look like him.
no
He's
argument
small.
here, that's,
Yeah, I heard he was small.
He's a little dude.
how tall is
And thankfully she doesn't. And thankfully she looks nothing like Angelina Jolie because that's an ugly broad. If I may steal a word from Jeff.
Yeah, you know
Broad.
what? She has her moments.
Very good.
No, you don't. Thankfully, you don't look anything like her, baby,
Yes.
because that is an ugly woman. I am sorry. No, she never had a moment where I was like, "Damn, she's pretty hot." The truest form of her was when she was in that movie Gia or whatever, one of her first movies when she played the model that was like a stripper and a crack addict. Like I feel like that's her in real life.
I think she did too much work.
Yeah, I believe so.
She didn't do enough fucking work.
There was nothing wrong with her. I said the same thing about Beyonce.
Everything's wrong
There
with
was nothing
her.
wrong
She
with
makes out with her brother
Yeah, that is
on the
she
red
did.
carpet.
On the red carpet, live, she full on stuck her tongue in his stomach, through his mouth.
her. Were they
She
biological?
basically tastes.
Yes.
Yes.
But stepbrother, so
basically
she had a
tasted-
different dad. But I mean,
No. They are
there's
blood,
nothing
brother
wrong.
and sister.
Yeah, they're blood. It's blood.
She licked his butthole from his mouth,
Yeah.
and he did the same
She
back
knew
to her.
what that dude ate.
But
for
Jody said
lunch.
the movie that better not be on any of our lists because there's no coming back from is Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that one ever.
I've never seen the movie. I've never seen the movie.
Cody, let me be clear. Real men don't talk about that movie.
No, here's the thing
No,
with
you
that
want
movie.
you
You're
know movies.
flicking
You
through,
know
you're
movies.
flicking through TV, and that movie's
Don't
on.
make excuses. Don't make excuses. You
No,
watched.
the first time I saw it,
You watched Gay Cowboy Sex, didn't you? And enjoyed it.
the first time I saw the movie, I
You
saw
watched
Heath
Gay
Ledger
Cowboy
on
Sex.
screen, and I was like, "What movie is this?" Next thing you know, I was like, "Whoa, this is not what I expected."
Yeah, you're like, whoa, this is not what I expected, but I kind of like it, so I'm gonna keep watching it.
Said Chris.
because I didn't know it was
That's
on.
not said Glick.
And I was cleaning the house and I was just flipping channels.
Yep.
And I left it on, came back. They was up
And
in the
old
mountains
boys
going to
are
the
going,
tent.
"Hey!"
I said, they camping. They said, what the hell is this? And I'm sitting here flipping through my phone. Next thing I know, I said, turn that shit on so damn fast.
Yep.
No.
I was like,
Tony's
"I'm
gonna
out."
put that scary movie on it where they
No,
made
you
fun
know
of
what?
it with
However-
Kevin Hart
however-
and Anthony Thompson.
You're an idiot. It's Anthony
However-
Anderson.
Anthony Anderson, whatever. Oh shit, Anthony Thompson was my buddy. R.I.P. Big dog.
You see how he did you? You see how he did
Yeah,
you?
see?
Oh, I'd have done that. He
Strike
trust me.
his
He's
ass
okay
with
with it.
lightning.
He's probably laughing right now. If he's looking down laughing like, you stupid son of a bitch. He's like, he's just like, see, I'm still in your head. That was my boy.
Roger, you are
I-
hilarious.
The only redeeming factor of that movie is Anne Hathaway goes full on topless.
Amen. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry, my bad. Right. Oh my god. Wow.
Amen.
Amen. Rogerisms.
Oh, Jesus.
Mousing cease in the name of Jesus. No blood.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Back be healed.
Yeah, I don't think that
I
list is
don't-
going to show up on.
I don't think
Any
that
of
was
our-
on anybody's list. Maybe on most hated movies. Ooh, which is a good list.
I've never seen the movie, so I only know what it's about. So
I will give it the fact that Anne Hathaway goes full on topless in it. That's an interesting part. But other than
That'll
that,
make a man
there's no
watch.
point seeing it.
That'll make a man watch.
did you know how many other movies she's gone full on nude?
That was the first one she went full on nude with.
No, it wasn't.
First one I saw.
No, the
It's the only
fuck
reason
it
I
was
watched it.
not. No, the fuck it was not.
What didn't it come out right after? Well, hold on. What's her IMDb?
Danny, it's okay. We got this. Don't worry.
Jesus help me.
The plot
Man,
of that
Jesus
movie
ain't
that
here.
you
Trust me.
those scenes-
Jesus checked out a long time ago, Dana.
Those scenes came into the movie outside of the storyline. Everybody says it's a great movie except for that part. We say the same thing about the Crying Game.
Nah, the Crying Game fucked me up.
Oh, what is the name of that fucking movie? It was
Ah, shit.
It took so long. I
I'm gonna have to actually just Google Anne Hathaway naked.
Yeah, I know she did it in a movie where she was. Damn it.
You seen it on VHS, maybe beta.
She's done it a lot, actually.
Yeah, she has.
Havoc was the name of the movie.
Yes, Havoc. That's the movie. Was that before Brokeback? I don't know.
Yes.
I only saw Brokeback the once, and I didn't even finish it. I
I
don't even
didn't
know
watch the whole
how it ended. Okay, yeah, Havoc. Okay, so Havoc and Brokeback came out the same year. So I think.
Really?
Yeah, they both came out in 2005. That was like her year to just get naked. Because she did those princess movies, and she was like, I gotta break this Disney shell. She was just like, my next two movies, I'm going topless.
Like I said, well, she was more than topless in Havoc.
Yeah.
That movie was
Yeah.
not what I thought it was when I first turned it on. That was a wild fucking movie.
Yeah, it's out there.
But speaking of list,
Yeah, go ahead.
before we get, I'm glad you gave me permission.
Release date.
The release date of Havoc
Ah,
is 2022.
Do you know what you're doing over there?
Yeah, I can't speak apparently.
Hence the reason why Tony and I both told you stop using speak to text to speech or whatever when you make the damn list. Dawn and Pain.
He writes it down too.
Oh, I know he does.
It's my
Here.
it's my top 10 because it's my show and I do everything and I have a microphone. So here's my fucking top 10. You stupid pricks.
No, that's just like your opinion.
It's because I'm the champ, baby, and I can say and do what I want. And nobody can stop me, Tony. I'm on the way up.
Lord.
Oh, I do have an interesting. Here's this. Is this it? It's a top 10, but it's 29, and I'm going to go ahead and run through all 29 of them because it should be relatively quick.
Oh,
Okay.
So this is a article that just came out the other day. But it is 29 of the most gross sounding words in the English language.
Moist.
or
We'll get there.
I know a lot of people that hate that word.
Artichoke?
Really?
nothing. It doesn't sound appetizing at all.
Tony, artichoke on these nuts.
Nice.
Oh,
Got him! Or should I go, got him?
your 3 inches define how close I am to the organs compared to you.
You are 100. I heard that as well, Captain Rehab.
What's that? Wait.
I heard that same thing. I'm just saying, I won't divulge my source or anything like that, but I heard the same thing.
Chris has first-hand knowledge, Captain.
No, I don't.
Rehab.
Tony said, if you're going to take a number 1, please sit down. If you're going to take a number 2, there's baby wipes in the second floor down.
The guy who won't even broadcast on camera is talking shit.
Ooh.
Oh, snap.
The guy
But
who talks
the
shit.
Shots
top
fired, ladies
29
and gentlemen. Yeah, go ahead.
The
So,
top
artichoke.
29 most gross sounding words in the English language. Starting at number 29, slurp.
That does sound creepy when you think about it.
Especially if Jeff says it.
Slurp.
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 Number 28, slacks.
What?
I don't know.
That's
Man. I
just
don't make the
pants.
list. I just read. Much like our starting 5, I don't make the list. I read the list. Well, I do make the list. I
Do
don't
you
type the
ever
list.
use? But in all seriousness, do you ever use? Oh, I'm gonna go put on slacks. No.
No,
So
I'm
go
going to put on my
pants.
jeans.
Going
Yeah,
real formal,
yeah,
you're
I don't-
supposed to.
Even if
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
even if I'm going formal, I'm going to go pants.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, nobody use who the fuck uses that word? Are you that self-important? You have to create a whole other word for pants.
Number 27, mucus.
That is disgusting.
Okay.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's so much the words as
Or
much
what
as
it means.
the first thing that pops into your head when you hear the words that make
Yeah.
them gross.
Actually, I was thinking snot. Okay.
They just motherfuckers-
Number 26. What, Tony?
I said, did you spit, you motherfucker?
I did actually.
I know, that's what I said.
Yeah. I mean, we was talking about it.
He's like, speaking of which,
Bukkake is Jeff's favorite pastime. He's
No, it
usually
is
the pivot.
gross.
Number 26, roaches. Again, not the word, but as a former Orkin man, yeah, when I hear roaches, it kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Not
Because
me.
I've walked
They
into
don't-
some
they don't
shit.
bother me. Oh no, I don't.
No,
doubt
I just
that.
say be the Orkin man or be a pest control guy, and
There's a
imagine
movie
some of the
for ya.
restaurants.
Well,
Imagine some of the
no,
restaurants
no,
that
no.
you
Restaurants are
love to go to.
disgusting.
Listen,
I
rehab
I don't
stupid.
doubt it.
Some people like to smoke a nice. Well, it's true.
Yeah. You can totally tell something about somebody when that's the first thing they bring up, rehab.
Right? Well, his name is
When
Rehab.
somebody says roach, I mean, they're just like, hello.
Number 25. Jeffrey, I'm sure you got a bad case of this. Dripping. Penicillin taking care of that for you.
Wow, that's where your mind goes? And I'm considered the
Well,
sludge.
when I think of that word, the first thing I think of is the D12
A
song.
faucet.
Drips.
I think
Oh,
the
well.
first thing I think of is a
I think of
faucet.
the D12 song, Drips, or whatever, where they're talking about.
This motherfucker said, "Wow."
He said wop.
Number 24.
Nice.
I don't. They ain't wrong.
Oh, he got me. Wow,
Right,
now I know
big
where mine's
roaches.
going. My mind is going to go from
Dan, you
now
gotta
on.
get roach traps. You gotta get roach traps, seriously.
The big roaches, the water bugs, we call them palmetto bugs in Charleston. Them big sons of
Yeah.
bitches. American cockroaches.
No, the African hissing cockroaches, they'll fucking scare the shit out of me.
But
From Fear
I don't
Factor,
know.
fuck that shit. I'm
Yeah.
good.
I really don't get number 24.
Go ahead.
Jowls.
That's just like your neck.
Well, that also kind of makes me think of Cujo. It's not so much gross; it's kind of scary. Because I think of a dog. Because they say that a lot about
Right.
dogs. They're jowls.
Way to go,
So I think
son.
of Cujo.
Rehab, you stupid.
Dang on.
Man, dude, you don't have to do toxic stuff. Just get the roach traps and leave them in the corners. You gotta clean them out every other day.
Yep.
I'm
You
actually
have, but
going-
yeah. What kind of roaches? Well, what kind of roaches do you have?
She's in Florida.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. What kind of roaches does she have? Does she have the
Yeah.
the water bugs, the American cockroaches,
Flying
palmetto
ones, yeah.
bugs?
Flying.
Oh yeah, you can get a perimeter service done, and it'll help. It'll help with those, and it won't hurt your dogs. Most chemicals
Exactly, big
are
ones.
harmless to animals nowadays.
Rehab,
Yeah.
you stupid. I've actually gone to somebody's house. When they turn the lights on, you could hear the roaches leaving. That's how many was in the
Oh,
house.
that's disgusting.
Oh,
That's
I've been in
nasty.
those houses,
Welcome
and I
to
had the
Joe's
conversation.
apartment.
We
And
sat
I had
there
the
for 5
conversation.
minutes
I had the
while
conversation.
roaches were running off of the furniture and everything. And they were still swatting. I was like this.
Oh, I went into. I was at a house one
I
time.
swore that day I would keep a job that made money.
Get that.
I was at a house one day, and the lady said, we see we see them from time to time, maybe 2 or 3 or so from here and there. Meanwhile, I shit you not, honest to goodness,
One was wearing her
no
t-shirt.
exaggeration. while she's telling me this, I opened up a drawer in the kitchen because we were standing in the kitchen, and there was about 700 roaches in one drawer.
That's nasty.
Not even.
And that's not; those are the ones that were moving.
grown.
That's not
roaches.
even the ones that were dead. And I said, lady, you are seeing more than 2 or 3 every other day. Maybe 2 or 3,000.
Yeah.
I had to bomb that house twice.
'Cause you get
Not
all
to
the
mention
eggs.
my special cocktail that I made that would kill everything within 3 miles.
And there's the FBI on your list.
Bugs,
Chris just said he
not
made a
people.
bomb
You
that
said
will kill
everything.
anything.
Not bugs. No, I didn't make a bomb. It was a cocktail, first of all. It was only effective on bugs. It did not hurt humans. Well, it could have hurt humans at the end of the day. And it didn't, I guess it could have hurt animals. But regardless, it worked.
digging
for
that
cocktails.
hole.
Never
sir.
been around or seen this man ever in my life. We only know each other over the internet.
Everything I did was
Anything that I have
perfectly
personal
legal.
from this guy is over the
Everything
internet.
I
This
did
broadcast.
was perfectly
I have a
100%
So
fucking
did
legal.
security
Timothy
clearance to
McVeigh.
keep, and these jackasses don't know how to respect.
I got security clearance
With what?
with whatever I want to do. I used to wander aimlessly, unattended, at Homeland Security and a naval base, and nobody paid any attention to me.
Well,
They
you know
want
what?
to kill you. That's why.
And Customs, Homeland Security, Customs, and Navy shipyard, and I could wander around without anybody paying any mind to me.
What's up, Lenny? Because you can't move anything they got out there. That's why.
I could have moved anything and everything that they had out there. Trust me. Shit.
Shit.
If it's got an engine and steering wheel, I can drive it.
They don't all have engines and steering wheels.
Amen to that.
All right, I'll push the buttons. I'll figure it out. You should have seen me captain a tugboat.
I would have been impressed. I'll give you that.
That was cool. Actually, I did get to do that. Well, I didn't like it to do much other than but they let me be the captain.
Steer doesn't count.
Well, I got to do stuff.
Geez, you still got about 2 hours then. Damn.
Allegedly. Can't really go into too much detail. I may or may not have got to smack into a cargo ship.
That's why I don't talk about work. I don't talk about work. I'll tell you about work after that shit. I don't talk about work.
Trust me, nobody knows me from then listens now, so.
Next thing you know, hello, it's the FBI.
I didn't ever do anything. Yeah, I didn't ever do anything illegal. Like I said, I didn't do anything illegal. My cocktail that I made to kill roaches was 100% legal and by the label.
That's good.
Orkin didn't like it because it did the job. That's where the problem came in.
Right.
Orchid didn't like it. They didn't have a patent on it. You did.
I didn't. There was no patent. It was just 3 chemicals that were perfectly allowed to mix, and nobody was smart enough to mix them except my dumbass. And it worked. They were mad because it worked, and it killed roaches.
Yeah. I would have started.
did.
Exactly.
Yeah. I would have started on the outside of the house and then waited an hour and then went inside
Yep.
because they feed each other as they eat.
They eat each other.
I know.
Yep.
That's the nice thing about some of those chemicals because they'll eat some of the product, and then
And feed
the live
die,
ones,
and
the
then
live ones eat the dead ones. They're cannibalistic, so they eat each other, and then your chemical works that way too.
Yep.
Like the
So
ant
the
trap.
bitches.
Ants eat the shit. They feed each other. Get to the queen. You got to get to the queen to kill an ant. I don't know where the queen roach is.
There ain't no queen roach. They're just roaches. They're gonna be
Maybe
here
it's
long
coming
after
in
we
this
are.
summer.
I promise you. They were here long before us, and they're gonna be here long after us.
Yes.
All we can do, we cannot eradicate them. We cannot kill them. You can only control them.
Sounds like a bunch of
Can't even
crackheads.
control them because if you don't get the eggs, you ain't do shit.
Oh, I can control the shit out of them. I can kill them too.
Anyways, what's next?
We
After
have you
jowls.
We have stupid.
Captain Rehab. Those bitches gonna be sick. Don't fuck with me. Number 23. Vomit.
Makes sense.
That makes sense.
The word itself
I
doesn't
can't
bother
watch
me.
somebody vomit
And you
because
know,
I laugh.
And you know, it's not even the vomit that bothers me. You know what bothers me about vomit?
Smell.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry.
The noise.
I dated a girl, and her and I got drunk as shit one night, and she threw up, and she literally opened her mouth and it just shot out. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Looking like
I
And
the-
you
felt
opened your mouth
the
and
asshole
caught it.
for laughing at her.
Looking like the Exorcist.
Yeah, it was the funniest thing I've ever seen, but I felt like an asshole for laughing.
Number 22. I am not on an FBI list. Jesus Christ.
Jody, he don't
I am
listen.
not on any
Wait,
list.
wait. Jody, I want you to pay attention to me. I be trying to tell him he don't fucking listen.
I am not on any list. When you're
We
as
told
good as I
him-
am,
You
they
know
don't
what?
put you on the list.
We told him that night how did not get in trouble. Didn't he get in trouble?
Yeah,
he don't
and-
fucking listen.
Less than a minute later, he's in trouble.
No.
For doing exactly
You
what
guys
we
got
told
me
him
in
not to
trouble
do.
that night. You guys got me in trouble that night.
No.
You know what?
Yes, the fuck you
Don't
did.
pass the buck. You
I'm
walked
passing
right
the
into
buck.
the trap.
You guys got me in trouble that night. I'm not on a list.
That's a General
I'm too good to
Akbar
be on
all
the list.
Listen,
it's a
I'm
trap.
trying. I'm trying. This fucker's going. He's worse than
I
me.
am not on the list. They call me
You
to
know.
help them make the list. That's how good I am. I'm a friend.
So was Timothy McVeigh for a short time.
Ooh, nice.
Timothy, no, he wasn't.
Nice.
He was a psychopath.
He used to work for the CIA, motherfucker.
So did Bin Laden. Answered
They're
obviously.
all psychopaths.
They all used to
Number
work for the
22.
CIA at one point or another.
Number 22.
Well,
Keep it up, you two. Keep it up, you two.
Do not call
Keep it
this nice rehab.
Not the one who called it. Keep it up, you two. You guys can drink my cocktail.
I don't want it.
You're gonna get it.
I don't know how
You're gonna
she's
take it
dealing
all.
with
You're gonna take it all. You're gonna take all my cocktail.
That's a word that
fully-
bothers me.
I'm gonna fully inject you. number,
Sentimental
number,
image.
yeah, number 22 was claw. was claw.
Exactly, Roger.
Hey, I used to like you, Roger. Now you're on my list. Now you're on my list, Roger. Where's my list at?
Easy.
Lick's list. Tony D, Roger. Circle them.
Underline, boldface.
Asterisk.
Right? Yeah, number 22 was clogged. Not a really that gross of a word, in my opinion.
So,
Number 21. Some of these words don't make no sense to me. Panties.
That doesn't bother me. That
Panties.
turned me on.
take them off.
Let me see your panties. Yeah.
Fair enough. Actually, I'm going to co-sign with you here, Jeff. I was going to try to
It's like,
disagree.
wow, I just made my list of things I don't like.
No, I'm on board.
No, that doesn't bother me. I don't see a problem.
No, I know it's not. I never thought the word was gross, but
Sounds rather hygienic.
hey, right? Well, number 20 and 21 could go together in a sentence.
Rehab is stupid.
Not those.
Good Lord.
You know, sometimes I feel bad about some of the things that we say or do, but then I look at our
But then
chatters
you
box and I
read his-
realize
and you're like,
no,
wow, we're
I
not
look
even
at our
close.
chatters box and I realize that most of them are just as fucked up as we are, if not worse.
You're like, oh, my people are here.
Yes, yes, I'm behaving. I'm always behaving. But yes, number 20. I feel like number 20 could go along with 21 in a sentence. But munch,
Munch.
I'm not touching that.
Jeff's thinking about it.
Wow.
You can't wait till she gets
Munch your
home.
panties.
You can't wait till you go out of town.
No, I'm taking the panties off so I can munch.
That's right.
Is it time for
Move them
lunch?
panties aside,
Maybe
I'm
we
gonna
can do
munch.
lunch.
Nom, 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 nom.
Cock munchers rehab says. Good Lord. Oh, way to take a fun subject and kill it in rehab.
Yeah,
God damn it.
Oh, we
Not
know what
where my
rehab's
brain
doing.
was going.
And now we know what rehab does on the weekend.
Kidding. Good Lord, dude.
Number-
number.
Yeah, they're just gonna get better from here. Number 19, secrete.
Yeah, that sounds nasty. Yeah, I'll give it that
That's
one.
nasty.
Yeah, again, it's not if not the word, the first image that comes to your mind.
Right.
Much like 18, Fester, and not Uncle Fester from the Addams families.
No,
Adam's
the
family.
word doesn't bother me, but the concept of a cut or something festering, that's just disgusting.
Roger, you can put me on the list. I don't care.
I got a purple pen.
Find his red crayon.
Number 17, Pastul.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what that word is. Pastul.
I don't know what that means.
Anybody smarter than the three of
Hold
us
on,
in
hold
this chat?
Spell it,
Hold on,
spell it,
wait, hold on.
spell it.
P-U-S-T-U-L-E.
Meaning of pastool.
It's the first three letters. Pus. That's why it's disgusting.
This is the definition of pistole. Any of various gold coins used in Europe in the 17th and 18th centuries.
Sounds like French shit. I don't think you're on the right path there,
I
Jeffrey.
pronounced it the same way you did.
Well, this doesn't mean that I said it right.
Okay, yeah, what's
A small blister or pimple on the skin containing pus.
That's pustule.
That's postule.
P-O-S.
Jesus.
Actually, it's
You say I can't
it's,
fucking
it's, it's pestule.
Pustule.
Pestule.
Pustule.
Pustule. I said it right. Pustule. Pustule.
Yeah. No, you said
Pustule.
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 P-O-S. P-O-S.
All right, we
No,
get it.
P-U-S.
We get it. You know how to work your
Pustule.
phone. It's
It's got an
pustule.
accent. It's got an accent.
Pustule.
Yes.
So
Pustule.
you got problems with accents?
If you sound wrong,
You do. Why can't we?
Just Just Boston.
Just Boston.
From Boston.
Tony's on board. Tony's already
He's
said he's on
wicked
board with the
smart.
whole,
He's
yeah,
wicked
with the
smart.
Boston hate.
From Boston.
Number 16 is bulbous.
Bulbous. That just sounds
Bulbous.
like it just
Bulbous.
means big,
Yeah, right.
doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. I'm not
Yeah,
very smart.
yeah,
so
I think it's
I don't
bulbous. I don't use the word, but
I
number
don't either.
15 is queasy.
Yeah, because it makes your stomach turn.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna look up this one because I don't know what the hell it is.
know. Okay.
What?
Oh, you're gonna look up how to say it? You mean
Yes.
Viscous.
Viscous.
viscous? That's
Viscous.
that's like the thickness of oil.
Yeah, thick, sticky consistency between
Viscosity.
solid and liquid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Viscosity.
Yeah, it's viscosity. That doesn't
Hey,
bother
at
me.
least, see, I know. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I don't know something, I don't know it. I admit it. You guys
No,
put
that's
me
why
on
I
this.
have Google.
You guys put me on this pedestal like I think I'm so great.
Oh, trust me, you
high
are
and mighty.
not on remotely on
That
this.
you not help with that shit. Fuck out of here.
Number
If
13.
anything, you're holding the festival up.
The
Viscous.
pedestal.
I can't speak tonight.
Words are hard. Speaking of Texas.
What up, Brian?
Dumbasses. Oh, hey, Brian. How you doing?
That's
My
that's
bad.
that's a trick for Chris is Texas. Texas and Boston.
Boston.
It's words that make him queasy.
Number 13 is maggots. Again, not a gross word, just what.
Not a gross
Company,
word,
right.
but what it brings to mind is creepy.
There was this reality show, like this ER reality show back in the day that I don't know why I used to watch this shit, but I did. And this homeless man came in one day, and he had like this wound on his leg,
Full of
Right.
maggots.
and they cut the pant leg off, and there was just hundreds of maggots on his leg.
No,
It
no.
was so fucking disgusting.
No.
But it was so fucking disgusting. But his wound,
Clean as a
absolutely
whistle.
no infection, nothing like that. It was as healthy as could be. So they cleaned him up, bandaged him up, and everything like that. Got him some medicine, all that jazz. But still, I mean, just the
No.
sight of it was just like,
I got sucked into watching bot flies and shit. On
I can't do
TikTok
all
and
that.
stuff.
I can't do
Yeah.
that shit.
It's I know the feeling of like I don't know if you've seen the ingrown toenails and stuff in
Thank you,
videos.
sir.
Where they're pulling out the nail that's ingrown.
Yeah.
I know that feeling, and watching it is like so fucking satisfying. And I saw this lady get a bot fly that was 6 inches long get pulled out of her thumb.
Out of a what?
Out of her thumb.
That's nasty.
This thing was-
What a
it
list!
looked- it-
What a list
it
for
was
Captain
just
Rehab to
wow.
come into tonight.
I know, right?
Lenny, because we can.
He's having fun with it.
This is what we do. Just hold
This is our
on.
top 10 for the night. This is what we do.
Yeah.
It's not always
the
gross.
next
It
one?
just happened to be. It just happened to be the
What's
top 10
after
list that I
maggots?
pulled up for that. Number 12 is orifice.
Orifice or orifice?
Orifice.
O-R-I or O-R-F?
O-R-I-F.
Orifice.
I-C-E.
Yeah. Orifice.
Orifice. Orifice.
Orifice. It means it means an opening, like a hole in the body.
Trying to help.
As Tony, settle.
Orifice.
Hey,
Orifice.
see,
Fair
it's
enough.
orifice. See, Tony, how many orifices?
Keep talking shit and I'm going to stuff both your orifices with my fistuses.
Relax,
I hate
Captain
you.
Minivan.
Yeah, I have.
Chris,
We
how many
do.
orifices in the male
Have a good
body,
one.
and how many orifices in the female
We're
body?
not having this discussion again because you were
7 on the
fucking wrong.
male, 8 on the
You wrong.
You were wrong, and then you were
male, 7 on the male.
then
8
you
on-
were grasping. You were
actually
reaching
10 on a
for
female.
anything and everything. He's
10.
he's wrong. No, it's not.
It's 10. It's 10.
No,
We
it's
looked it
not.
up. We had this whole discussion on, I don't remember what episode, but we had this whole argument.
You must be
already
counting
before.
eyes.
They're counting
Yeah,
fucking
it
everything.
was
They're
tear
counting
ducts.
fucking everything, dude.
You count
Tear ducts
ducts.
are not an external orifice
3,
or
4.
an orifice.
5, 6.
The question that was asked was external orifices on
External?
a female body. You
External.
have 3 down below. You have a mouth, that's 4. You have 2 ears, that's 6. And 2 nostrils, that is 8.
You said 3 below?
And then nipples.
You said 3 below.
Women have 3 holes.
3 below. It's 3 below.
Are you serious right now,
The
Tony? You
urethra,
didn't
the
know that?
vagina, and the
I only
asshole.
worry about 2 of them.
You win both. But there are 3.
Well, the question was asked, and it was external holes, and then this asshole's like, well, you got your tear ducts, which are actually back behind your eyes.
No, they're right here in the corner.
In yeah,
corner.
no,
Thank you.
If
Thank you, Tony.
if you look on a picture and where they show them, it's actually back behind the bone.
Okay,
How
now
did
let me
tears
show you
get out,
something.
Chris?
Where your tears come out, there's a duct right there. If you
Yep.
put your eyelid down and look real close, you'll see the hole right there.
But that's not an external orifice or
No,
orifice.
that is external because it's outside.
No,
of
it's
the
not.
body. It's
We've
right
already
at
broke
the
it
edge.
down. Jeff was wrong. His fucking wife was trying to use nipples. Jeff was trying to
Nipples?
fucking.
Tony, nipples. Where does the milk come from?
I didn't think
Is that
about
not a
that.
hole?
I didn't think about that. You win that, Jeff. I didn't think about that. You win
Thank
that.
you.
You win
But
that.
it's not a constant. It's not a constant open hole.
But it is made.
And
to
there's a
be-
lot of women who give birth,
made to be open.
and they're
Just like your
their-
mouth is not a
their
constant
ducts-
hole because you can close your mouth, motherfucker.
No, but there's a lot of women who give birth and have babies, and they're
No, that's true.
whatever the fuck
That's
you want to
true.
call them, they
That's
don't
something-
open up
That's something different than
Understood.
genetic. But
because they're naturally fucking closed.
But a woman's breasts are naturally made to breastfeed and to nurse.
Yes, they are naturally made to breastfeed.
So I got to
but-
give him that. I didn't
it's-
think
it's-
about that. And that's my.
But that
grief.
wasn't the question.
So
Yeah,
that
if you want to
includes-
reach, if you want to
Freeze
reach
is
and try to
imposed, and I can do
prove that
anything
you're
I want to
right,
them as long as the woman allows me to.
Yeah.
But when the child is born, they're supposed to open up, which they naturally do during pregnancy, and especially upon
but
delivery.
they don't always open.
No, they don't always open. This is true. But like I said, that's what's supposed to happen by how we're taught.
So if you want to reach when you know you're wrong and you want to keep
How is that
grasping for
reach?
straws when all you have to fucking do is drown and die, just like we pulled up tear ducts.
Damn, baby.
Debbie,
Daddy, what
Debbie,
the fuck?
no wonder you miss your kids. You fed them enough. I told my older son's mom when
There's
she
more
was
of you
pregnant.
in them than them.
My older son's mom, when she was already a double D. When she got pregnant, she went up to a damn H. I said, that baby gonna be drunk and tall. My son is taller than me.
He's drunk and tall.
Drunk
What are
and
you saying, baby? You started typing, I
told-
seen you typing, and then
I
you
told
stopped.
her, I said, the minute you start breathing,
She's
he's
about
going to
to
be
side
breastfeeding.
with
When he's
me.
finished, he's going to
No, she's not.
He's going to be drunk
Yes,
after
she is.
breastfeeding with her. I said, he's going to be, wait. I said, that's how he's going to sound after he's finished nursing. Seriously.
Well, we got into that discussion, and Chris refused to accept reality.
Debbie only had one kid.
Because he's
You'd be
saying,
a giant.
he's saying that the orifice, that the nipples just close more than. Now listen, listen, he knows he's wrong. That's how you know when Chris is wrong. He will not admit it. Because he's like, oh, it sometimes closes. Well, so does your fucking mouth.
He said, are you serious right now? Women have 3 down there. I said, there are 2 external. 2 are internal, but there's only 2 external.
That is correct. There you go. Oh.
It's not reality when I'm not fucking wrong, you silly son of a bitch.
Oh, see, listen to him. This is how he gets. 25 years, I know him. I know him.
I can't hear you 'cause I
He
turned
knows
I
he's
turned my
wrong and he
earphones
can't.
off.
He can't
I'm done
he
listening.
can't-
Rehab, don't do that. Don't do that, Rehab. Don't
Fucking
do
tired of your shit, Jeffrey.
that. You will catch a case for that shit.
Don't you have some glory
Sometimes
hole to
it
go
takes
work at or
some
some shit?
morning to get back open. Jesus
Aren't you
Christ.
late for your nightly fucking duties?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's exactly what I
I don't
thought.
know. We know you're wrong, so we stopped listening.
I'm not wrong.
What?
I'm not wrong.
It's
You're
very
wrong,
much
you're
like the
mad, and
wheels
you're-
doors. It's very much like the wheels and doors conversation.
I think you and I agreed on the wheels and door conversation.
Actually, no. I changed my status because coffins.
What do you think they use to lower coffins?
There are
Boats.
850,000 coffins in the U.S. alone
And?
that are not even in use yet. Not on top of the 850 million coffins in the
In the
ground.
ground.
And?
And they only use
I don't even
one
remember
set
what
of
my
wheels
stance
to lower
was
the
on this,
coffin.
to be honest with
You
you.
were on wheels. You were on wheels.
I don't think I was.
I don't know. All I know is I was on wheels for a long time until I read
But
that coffin
again,
book. Yeah.
again, if you go into the actual conversation and the actual question that was asked, it wasn't meant to be broken down into, oh, well, I have my jewelry box is a stand-up,
It's
so
one of those
technically
things-
it has doors on it. It was a simple question that
Yeah,
too
no,
many
exactly.
idiots,
I mean,
too many idiots decided were like, oh well, my kitchen has 27 and a half cabinets, so therefore I have 18 cabinet doors. So every house has 18 doors, and there's 5.7 billion houses
yes,
in the
I have
world, and
27 drawers, and they have wheels on the
Yeah.
back to help them slide.
yeah,
And there's two
most of
those
them have 2 to
on
4
each
wheels.
drawer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warlow's on AEW losing his shit.
He's always losing his shit. But anyways, number 11 is Chunky.
Chunky, I just
Chunky
think
is
of
a
peanut
gross
butter.
word?
How's that gross?
Nothing.
Oh, DJ got his list in for Saturday
Oh,
already.
nice. That was
Brian,
good.
you put your list in already or no?
Actually, he's got it.
Brian,
Wow, actually, I like his list.
Favorite movies of all
Oh,
time.
I
five.
really like his list.
Figure them out.
Maybe we need your list too. I really like
Yeah.
DJ's list.
Yeah, Jody.
But number 11 is Chunky. Now we're into the top 10, boys. So we can get through this fucking thing.
I don't
Jesus
find
Christ. I didn't.
Chunky doesn't bother me. Because I just think
Yeah.
of peanut butter.
Yeah, as I was going to say,
Chunky
I think
peanut
it.
butter. And chunky
chunky
women,
peanut butter.
yes.
Rehab, you nasty.
Fuck that. I love
Now
chunky
we,
women.
now we know what rehab.
I don't say chunky, though. I say chubby.
You didn't read the rest of his comment.
I said shit.
No, I didn't. But now I did. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Somebody get this man some help.
All right.
Good God.
Is Captain Rehab Jay and just nobody knows it?
No,
I think so.
Rehab has been live. He is not Jay, trust me.
No, I know Rehab's been live. I've been into a couple of his lives. But number 10 on the list is
Brian,
Squirt.
I agree.
Also, not something I think of being
Not a
a
bad
dirty
thing.
word.
What'd you say, Brian? I mean,
Never a
what'd you say?
bad thing.
Squirt. Number 10, Squirt.
Squirt. I mean, A, it's a soda.
Number 9.
It is a
I was
soda.
thinking the same thing, Jeff.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
No, not my first thought, but it did remind me that there is a soda.
Brian, you stupid. Oh, ski.
Not skeet. Skeet.
Ah, skeet, motherfucker. Till the sweat drop down my balls and all these bitches growl.
Oh, ski.
Number 9 is smear.
Schmear?
Smear. Well, smear.
Smear? Like
Smear.
you smear jelly on your bread when you make a.
Or if
sandwich?
you're me and you're really drunk and you smear.
Smear.
You smear. I gotta talk to you.
That's
Smear.
usually for me. That's usually mirror.
Rehab, you
Yeah, either
stupid.
one.
That's good. Rehab, you stupid, but that's good.
Pap smear. Damn.
What did I come into? I don't know, anonymous Facebook user.
know
What
who
did
it
you come
is.
into?
I don't know who that is.
I fear that might be our mystery interviewee. I sent her the link for Facebook, so
Why would you send her the link for Facebook and not Haps, you fucking dildo?
because she doesn't have Haps yet.
Well, you should tell her to get Haps.
Well, she was working, so
Yeah.
Oh, she's.
because she doesn't have Haps yet.
Oh no, it's
Is that- is that-
Wendy. It's Wendy.
Oh, okay.
Number 8 is curd.
Curd. That just
Like cheese
isn't
curd?
that cheese curd. Isn't that the curds and whey, like the itsy bitsy
Yeah,
spider
so-
thing?
Yeah, spoiled
I
milk.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, curds and.
That
well,
doesn't bother
yeah.
me. Like
Number
cottage
7.
cheese.
I know some of these that should have been drop kicked. Fetuses.
That doesn't
Fetus.
bother me.
Doesn't bother me. It's not a gross word.
I don't think any word really bothers me.
No, it's not the words. Like I said, it's not the words. It's what it's
It's-
associated with.
No, like, well, no, I know, I'm sure it's coming up, but I know the word moist bothers a lot of people.
Number 6 is phlegm.
That's nasty.
Phlegm.
Phlegm.
That just makes me think of, I need to clear my throat. Let me clear my throat.
Captain Rehab, you are not
Adds flavor. Goes.
That's nasty as fuck.
No, Captain Rehab with his using all his new words of the day up there in one sentence pieces are created.
I didn't see that. Wait, hold on. Pieces
Scroll.
are created. It takes place. Damn, dude, you're on it tonight. Holy shit, that's gross.
Number 5, Jeffrey, you're probably pretty familiar with this, considering your habits that you and pastime pleasures and stuff like that. Gurgle.
Ew, that's nasty.
That's what you do? I've never used that word.
I don't think I've ever used that word either. To be 100%
and
honest.
like when you with mouthwash you gargle, but I don't even use that word.
Are we using that right? Is gargle the right word? Are we supposed to say gurgle and not gargle?
Because gurgle just sounds weird. I don't know.
Inquiring minds
Google
would
that
like
shit.
to know. I don't know. People are a lot. There's people in here a lot smarter than us.
Well, I mean that comes down to like, depending on where you are, there's different ways of saying everything.
Number 4 is yolk.
Like
Yeah,
egg
not
yolk?
gross. Yeah, like egg yolk.
That doesn't bother me.
Your daddy used to say hockey.
Instead of, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, hockaloogie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought when you said that.
Fucking hell. She opened her orifice
No,
and did the gurgle.
Jesus.
I feel like
You know, one of these days, there's a company that takes your podcast and creates it into a book. We need to create a book of just the Chatters box. That would be hilarious.
Okay, I got another word that I don't even know how to pronounce, so we're gonna go to Google for this one.
Okay.
And I don't know why this is actually gross. Going off of the definition.
Lugubrious.
Lugubrious.
I've never heard that word.
Lugubrious.
I'm not very well. I'm never
Looking
very
or
well
sounding
read.
looking or sounding sad and dismal.
Why wouldn't you just say what? Why wouldn't you just say sad and dismal?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why you
He
gotta
said
create a whole
dismal.
other word?
Lugubrious.
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 I did say that.
Lugubrious.
Lugubrious. I was fucked up by that fucking word. Like I've never even heard of that word. Let alone
Yeah.
why would it be gross?
That's like some Shakespearean shit. He was looking.
Why are people grossed out by number 2? Blog.
Blog.
I'm pretty tired of talking about blogs.
Actually, fucking goober. And number 1.
Moist.
Every time Jeff watched Brokeback Mountain, his panties get moist,
Wow.
and there is secretion and
No,
dripping
that is a
from his panties.
that is a real thing. Like I know.
Sorry,
lot
I
of
stole
people,
your thing,
and it's usually
Captain Rehab.
It's usually women that get
There's a lot of women that don't like moist.
grossed out. They hate the word moist. But when I think moist, I think of wet bread, which is the nastiest thing ever.
Chick-fil-A and their overrated chicken
He
sandwiches.
said wet bread. Get the fuck out of here.
Moist bread is the nastiest thing. That is the most disgusting thing.
Brian, you're not helping.
Yeah, don't ever go to Chick-fil-A and eat their Chick-fil-A because their bread is moist as hell.
Gross.
Moist swamp ass.
Moist swamp ass. Jesus.
Moist.
No, like I said, I can understand how moist can bother people, but no words really bother me. There's nothing really good.
Moist.
Coochie salty. Brian, you nasty.
Moist.
Moist.
Sweaty coochie is salty. Wow, Brian, you really went there.
Look, I can
I
on
really
this
need to
on
read
this
these in my head before I say them out
on
loud.
on the pronunciation. I can make them say it slow.
Yeah, dude.
Moist. Moist.
For anybody that is triggered by that word, you're welcome.
Hold on a second.
Follow it up with something sweet. Jesus.
Moist.
Moist. Brian says.
Moist.
Yeah, like I said, I don't really see any word that would really like Nutella. Brian says.
I don't. Yeah, like I said, I don't know that any of those words are gross as much as it's just more of a
what they trigger
your
in your
initial
head.
your initial thought when you hear them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's more
Yeah,
leaning
like my
towards
daughter.
that.
My daughter, if there's a cockroach anywhere near the house, she freaks out. But just saying cockroach doesn't trigger her.
Yeah. No, it's all about. I think it's about the thought that it.
I think
You
that's
know, like
what it triggers.
what it makes you think. What it makes you think about.
Many
But-
of them are very sexual in nature.
A little bit. Well, they can definitely be used in a sexual nature very easily.
Which rehab proved profusely.
He did a very good job. I'm not
Oh,
gonna.
you know what?
You,
I'm not gonna
you
lie,
guys-
the dude's kind of a poet.
yeah, you guys can
He
guys can
wax
look down upon him.
about
Yeah.
dirty words, I guess.
Yeah. You guys can look down upon him and judge him as you will. I think he should be hoisted upon our shoulders and carried out of the stadium like the champion that he is. If we were to start a new
Rudy style?
segment, if we were to start a new segment and call it Hero of the Night, I'd pick one person out of the chatter's box. Our first hero of the night would
Well, like
be
no, or
Captain
like
Rehab.
commenter of the night. Yeah.
I'm going to label him a hero. Not all heroes wear a cape, Jeffrey.
Oh, that reminds me. Next time Jody's mad at you, put a towel on her back, and they say, "Now you're super mad."
Hey, Jeffrey.
See how that works out.
Hey, Jeff. Much like your whole when you're railing your girl and you, as you like to say, "fucking my woman," and you whisper another girl's ear or another girl's name in her ear. You try that
unreasonable.
first and let me know how it goes.
Oh no, my wife is Latina and she will stab me. That's why I'm trying to get everybody else to do it so I can see how it works.
I have a little thing called respect for my woman, so I would never do it.
Oh, I do too. But that's why I would not do it. Hold on for 8 seconds. Amen to that, bro.
Appreciate the awards, Rehab. Thank you.
Thank you, Rehab.
Yes, that's awesome.
But with that being said, we've come to the end of our road, gentlemen.
Yes.
Salutations.
Time of night.
Bon voyage. Fuck you, Jeff.
I say.
Off we just saying, Das Vidania, Sayonara,
Das
Aloha,
Vidania.
Fuck you.
fuck all y'all.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Assalamu alaikum.
Deuces. Assalamu alaikum.
Cheerio.
May peace be with you.
Live long and prosper.
Live long, live prosper. I saw that coming.
Avengers assemble.
Avengers Assemble. Ready to form Voltron.
Or no, the best
It's
one
morphin' time.
is the check's in the mail.
Autobots transform.
Autobots roll out.
Decepticons attack.
Oh,
I'm here all day.
the many ways to say goodbye.
Flawless victory. Finish it.
And knowing is half the battle.
Go Planet, yes. Captain Planet. I don't know about you guys, but I love that show when I was a kid. I don't know
That shit was
why.
corny as fuck.
That was corny as fuck.
That
It
corny.
was. But I think
But-
when it came out, I was like,
With your powers
12.
combined.
yeah. I am Captain Planet. He's all whitewashed.
Jesus.
Can we say gayest superhero of all time?
Ooh, Care Bear stare. Nice pull, Tony, Brian.
I
Damn.
might, Debbie. I might. I came on earlier, so I might let somebody else have it tonight.
I'm out.
With that being said, Tony will be on in 10 minutes.
15.
Yeah, exactly.
15.
He's like,
He's
I
gotta
have
go
to
take-
type up the title.
He's got to go take a shit.
Yeah, I
Make
do.
room.
Yeah, I do.
after all that fucking shit he's been eating
Let
tonight.
all this gas out I've been holding during the broadcast because y'all almost heard it. Keep fucking with me.
Why are you holding it? Let it roll. Let it rip, man.
It's not like we can
Because
Better
smell
out
it.
than in.
I'm not.
Better out than in.
I don't want nobody to hear how I sound when I let it out, unless it's the right way.
Better out than in, my
Let the
friend.
magic play and worries all the day away. Let the music play down in Fraggle Rock. Nice, Brian. Let the music play.
Yeah, let it go, Tony.
I hope you
Let
have.
it go.
See you,
Let
baby.
it go.
Let it go.
Spread your
Yabba dabba do
cheeks
time.
and let us hear.
Yabba
Deep, deep,
do
deep,
time.
deep, deep. That's all, folks.
Yeah.
That is how the cookie crumbles.
Exactly.
Yes.
They say
And
boom.
that's the way it is.
And that's the way it is.
And let's be extra particularly careful out there.
Nice.
Yeah, you ignorant slut.
Ooh, damn.
Jane.
Jane, you ignorant
Jane,
slut.
Jane, you ignorant slut.
Wilma.
One of these days.
Oh.
Pow, right in the
I'm
kiss.
coming, Elizabeth. I'm coming, Elizabeth.
No, with that being said, we do appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. It was an interesting Wednesday night. Maybe we shouldn't take a Monday off again.
Thanks. Thank everybody for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thank you guys for listening. If you're not already, go ahead and check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
Should have put that on your list, jackass.
Shit, that's a hell of a form.
You can also join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night right here on Haps. If you don't have the app already, download the app. It's free. Give us a follow. You'll get the notification. You can come hang out in the chatters box with our other band of misfits and shoot the shit with us. You can also get every single episode of the podcast on Spotify and everywhere you get your podcasts and jollies from. Just search up Nonsensical Nonsense on Google. You'll find us. There's a merch store at Nonsensical or teespring.com, Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast. And you can email us at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast, gmail.com. Go ahead and send us your starting 5 favorite movies of all time. Get them in by Saturday night so we can rattle them off and you guys can get in there on the voting and see who the champion this week will be. I do have DJ's list, and so far DJ is coming out swinging for the fences.
Really?
He's not playing. DJ is not playing this go around. I like it.
I got a couple good ones.
Top 5 movies of all time. Go.
But with that being said, we're going to finish the show the only way we know how with our guys in Blacktop Mojo. If you don't know who they are, do yourself a favor and follow them on all social media and wherever you stream music at Nonsensical Nonsense.
Before we go, can I say this one more time because Brian don't listen either. Jesus Christ. Make your list. Email it to nonsense.
Send it in.
Stop typing your little goddamn chatters box.
Don't put it in the comments because people will take your title. Make your list. Send it to the email.
And
For
then
those
on
of
top
you
of
who
that,
are here
then
on
people
Haps,
call.
and got
If
me on
we
the
do
other
use it,
platform, send
people
to
say,
me
"Oh, you
on
got time for
Facebook.
Brian."
Jesus, I know he's driving and voice activating like Jeff.
Yes.
What did y'all voice listen?
Your list is weak, Brian.
Put the Gluck's ass. Yes, I know.
Yeah,
Yes.
your list is weak
Yeah,
and
that's
predictable considering you're from
low hanging
Texas.
fruit.
It's
Yeah,
really
low-hanging.
predictable considering
Oh,
you're from
you're at
Texas.
home.
I'm from
Okay,
the West.
good.
I'm from
Okay, good.
At the end of the
All
day,
right, well,
low
then
hanging
listen to
fruit.
the
I'm
words.
calling it now.
You're a low hanging fruit, Jeff.
You are, sir.
Oh, well, it is what it is. Do your fruit hang low? Do it wobble to and fro? Does your slap it guys when you walk down the hallway?
Brian, I don't think your list is going to beat mine. I remember you working at Blockbuster now. Challenge accepted. I'll be up in about 15 minutes. Matter of fact, you come up and I'll jump on yours.
I don't even know
I
what the
used to
hell
work
that's
at
supposed to mean.
Blockbuster.
I used to work at Blockbuster.
That means
Sir,
he
I
knows his movies
spent-
like me. He knows his movie like I do.
No, understood. But I literally have the Blockbuster that was here. I went through every DVD they had.
I went through
Just
the
because you
movies
work there doesn't mean you are watching the movie.
2006. I went
Exactly.
through all the movies. Detonator by Wesley Snipes was a good movie if you have not seen it.
Detonated.
Detonator.
Detonator. Oh,
Anyway,
yeah,
Team movie. That was
yeah.
a good movie. Play the music. Let's go.
But like I said, with that being said, we're going to end the show with our guys in Blacktop Mojo. If you don't know who they are, go check them out wherever you stream music and on all social media at Blacktop Mojo. If you do know who they are, do a friend a favor and tell them about them. We will see you guys Saturday night with a brand new episode.
Tell them nonsensical nonsense suck.
Tell them nonsensical nonsense. Why is my Bluetooth not working? It's a question.
Make your list and send it to the email. Jesus. Jeff, read
There
the
it
ratings.
is. Listen to the words coming out of our mouths.
Sir, can I help you? Do you have any weapons of any kind? Anything to defend yourself? Sir, this is
Sir, this is a speedy mark.
We have hot dogs, 2 for $1. I just put them on the roller yesterday. They're pretty good. No, man, like something sharp, something like I can stab, defend myself with. I've got some sharp
Got some
cheddar
sharp cheddar combos over
Kinda
there.
like
It's kind of like Ritz
Cracker
Cracker
with
Bacon
cheese,
with a cheese, baby.
Alright, well, let me just take one of these lighters and I'm going to borrow your bug spray and can I borrow your bathroom key as well? Yeah, bathroom key. Alright. Got your bathroom key right there. Make sure you bring that back. And that'll be $13.62. And I'm going to have exact change, sir. We're in a coin shortage at the moment. Whatever, man. Okay. There's that. Oh, I'm sorry.
Want to hear it, Tony? Oh shit, Chuck!
Oh shit.
Oh
Chuck.
shit, Chuck!
Oh, shit, Chuck.
Hell yeah! Aw, yeah. Jeffrey, let him know.
Deuces!
Tony T, tell him your secret recipe.
Wife's name out your fucking
I did not expect
Nice.
Awesome. I did not expect that.
Good. Damn
Well
it.
then. So you just got rid of you just retired the old one and now you're going with that, huh?
I thought about it, but then again, mother had you, mother made you, motherfuck you.
There it is. Yes, sir. And that's how we end the show. Y'all join us Saturday night for a brand new episode. Same nonsensical time, same nonsensical channel. And with that being said, goodbye, motherfuckers. I gotta figure out